What is going on, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Tonight, I want to do a whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff, if you will. I still have to kind of organize the table a little bit. I got this place over here, as you can see. It's kind of hectic on the rest of the side of the table. I trying to do some things and plan some things out, but I want to build. I haven't built in a while, so I'm going to start with this little set that I actually won off of the horrendous whatnot. I really do need to stay off of there. Every time I get on there, it seems like it's something. But I did get this, and I got the gift with purchase Dip Star 2, which I really wanted. That was, I guess, what I originally went after. And we will have some guests coming in a little bit later. But this little snub nose fighter does look cool. I need to take all the cardboard out from down here too. I have tons of boxes that are packed with bags and baggies and stuff from all the sets and Bricklink orders. Thank you, Tori. Thank you, Tori. It was definitely a surprise. I did not expect any of it, but I am very glad that it happened. I was really surprised when I walked back in Sunday morning and seen that sitting there. It was definitely a really cool moment. What is going on, David? I enjoyed it a lot, actually. Setup was a little bit of a pain, really, just because how the mock is and the way the tables are. I kind of realized some differences and some things I need to change. Like, one is whenever I go to display again, I think I'm going to go before I leave out, which is Brick Fair, Virginia. I'm probably going to buy a couple pieces of wood to like kind of lay over the tables. I saw a couple people doing that, and I definitely wish I would have. I did end up winning the Carrie Wu Award and Best in Show, which was really like a huge. Didn't really expect it. Kind of came out of nowhere type thing. But I am glad that happened. It gave me a little bit more confidence in the long run, to be honest. I'm really ready to start moving forward with the castle. I have a big Lego order that I purchased today. Now, a lot of it is minifig parts, but I will be able to get a lot done with it just because of simple fact that it does have all of the pieces that I will need to finish the water. I ordered 1,000 of them, and that should be it. I should not need any more. And then with the water and everything else, I should be able to continue that. If I've counted correctly, if this order comes in time, I should be able to get the rest of the water section around done by at least Brick Fair, if not a little more. And I do have enough pieces to kind of create that black border around what I don't finish. I do have another order that I'm going to end up placing for some 2x4s and some other small things that's going to help me, wedge plates and stuff. I'm not out, but I only have like one type of dark green wedge plate left, and I think I'm down to like maybe 4 or 5, maybe 15 total of the tans, and I think I'm completely out of dark tan. So I'm going to have to get some more of those before I can move forward. Oh, we got our first. What's going on, Gene?
Well, we're kind of exhausted.
Hi.
Hey.
Tired.
Y'all having fun?
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my God.
It was amazing.
So we got to Moab yesterday, and this morning we had timed entry pass for Arches National Park, from 9 a.m. Well, when we looked online, even though we had a 9 a.m. entry, we still could be sitting in line based on the number of people they had let in before us.
Yeah.
And so I was like, let's do the fun route. Let's go in the back door. So we went about 13 miles past Arches and came in on a road that's high clearance, 4-wheel drive required. And it took us 4.5 hours to get to the main road at Arches. And by the time we got there, we'd seen so much stuff that was way better than anything that was in the park that, the tourists would see.
Uh-huh.
So when we got to the main road, we were like, how quick can we get out of here?
That's
most
pretty
of
cool.
most of
Glad y'all
the
didn't have to sit in line.
oh yeah, it was funny when we came out. The line was probably 2 hours long.
Oh yeah, it was long. It was all the way down.
It was
crazy.
2 lanes wide and about close to half a mile long.
Dang.
But most of the rock formations, the things they call arches, most of them you're several hundred yards from them when you drive at best. You can hike to some of them and hike under them and around them, but it was 106 degrees. So we weren't hiking anywhere. But the reality of it is, the route we took in, it takes you by some arches on the west side of the park that aren't part of the tourist route, and the trail literally goes right beside the rock formations. Tori got some killer pictures of the Broncos sitting right beside some of the most awesome rock formations there.
David asked, "What's the Carey Award?"
The Carey Award, David, is a Lego master that was in season 3 named Carey Wu. He was a big part of the Brick Universe family. He always showed up, always did his support, kind of like that was his little convention. And he died back on, I think, June 11th. So they created this award in his honor that went to pretty much like a favored build, if you want to say it that way. And the favored build was given out to 2 different people. One was basically the adult and one was the youth. And I won the adult version. And a 10-year-old girl that created a beach actually won the youth version, which I thought was pretty neat. She had a whole beach scene where they had kind of like you see the actual ocean and then the beach, and then coming in, they had like a little cabana type thing, if you will. And when you win that, they move you from your original location. So I wasn't actually at a table with other people. I was in the middle of the aisle, which led to a ton of foot traffic. Haley answered. Haley can tell you just as much about the mock now as I can.
That's good. That's good.
We even had a friend that came through. She made me a sign to put up because I think Haley was tired of answering the same questions over and over. Yeah, Haley can tell you how long it took me, how many pieces it is, how it's built, how it goes together, what the hardest part of putting it together is, which is good because now I did have a lot of fun at that show, even though it is a little smaller show, but now she's christened in, if you will, to know what to expect at Brick Fair. I've tried to explain to her that Brick Fair is going to be a lot more than what it was there. But she seemed really excited and she liked it, so that was a plus. I got to meet a bunch of cool people. Got to meet a bunch of cool kids, and it was odd, I will say, out of everything I've done with hanging out with people, meeting people, even giving stuff away, it was a weird experience when you have somebody walk up to you with a pen and a paper and say, "Can you sign this?" That is something that I cannot explain to you how weird it felt. And one of the other things I did was Gene and Tori gave me a whole bunch of Duplo block a while ago. And what I was doing was anybody that donated in the chat, I was writing your name on a brick. Well, I've just kind of had those sitting here, and I was trying to think of something cool to do. So one of the things I did was everybody that I met that in a, not gonna say that's in a weird way, but that was nice, was cool, somebody that I appreciated talking to, somebody that I appreciated being there, I actually had them sign their name on the brick. And I think what I'm going to do is build a thing behind me with them whenever I get a bit more, because I've only got about 9 or 10 right now, plus I think I've got like 4 or 5 here. Yeah, 4 here. So I'm gonna wait till I get like 20, which I know that'll pretty much come whenever I go to Brick Fair. Just kind of be like a little Lego community wall of mine. And I will say that I am really surprised I won. There was a Star Wars mock there that I couldn't quit looking at. Somebody had built Jabba's palace. And if you ask me, the technique that went into that was much further advanced than what I did in the castle. Lego legit shorted me a piece.
Look in the bag.
It's not in the bag. Oh, here it is. Just kidding. Just kidding. So we got Chef in the house.
Hey, Chef.
What is up?
Can I have your autograph too?
For you, it's going to be expensive.
All right.
I got to upcharge you because I know that if it ever becomes worth anything, you're going to try to sell it.
I'm going to sell it on Whatnot.
He's going to sell it on Whatnot, and you're going to end up buying it.
I was going to say, I need to stay up on Whatnot. That's how I got this. I bought this snub nose, the Pirate Fighter, all because of one reason. I had the chance to get this, and I got it. It's the only reason I did it. But I'm glad because now I have the Death Star 2 promo.
I got to meet D's while we were in Brick World.
Do what?
The guy that runs D's.
Yeah, D himself.
Yeah. He's a pretty nice guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he seemed to have a lot of fun at Brick World.
He did.
He sent me quite a few videos also to rub it in to say you're an idiot that you're not here type thing.
Yeah.
A lot of his consisted of alcohol, though.
I was at least just rubbed it in. I didn't send you no pictures.
But I talked to Haley. Haley's down to go next year. I can't believe she's as amped as like the whole time on the way down there. She was like, "You should have got cards. You should have got this." And I will tell you, Gene and Tori, Haley put our name on the back of 86 of y'all's cards, and we went home with 0.
I know, she told me.
So I don't know how many online orders y'all have got or gonna get, or how many messages y'all have waiting for you.
We got one message already.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did he say who it was?
Hold on, I can tell you.
What's going on, Mikey? Thank you. I definitely appreciate it. Next year, you need to get some South Carolina people in there.
So next year, you going to Chicago, bringing Haley?
Yes.
I'm getting
Definitely.
server error on Bricklink. Hey, Richard, see if you can go to Bricklink.
I can.
I'm getting a server error.
Oh, yeah, I just got it. So, no, I can't. I lied. I was just on there before I came down here.
I was going to say, I was just on there today. Checking shit out. Oh, checking stuff out.
I was checking how much a plant was. There's a plant piece I want, and luckily, there's somebody in one of the lugs I'm in that have an abundance of them that I'm trying to get them to trade me out. And I did break down. I know it wasn't much, and it's not a lot, but I did buy while I was online today doing that pick-a-brick order. I bought 15 more Black Falcons. Don't know why, but
What does that put you up to now?
I don't even know, to be honest.
1,100.
No, I'm not that high. I'm somewhere around like probably 6.
I think that's what No More Bricks brought.
Yeah, but he has a little bit more than I do. Both of them, him and Shy both. Mikey, you need to definitely. I know that Greenville. Well, you're in South Carolina, right? So Greenville and all that's pretty like home to you. You need to adventure out. In January, I'll be going back to Brick Universe. They've got, I think, a different place in Raleigh that they're setting up at, and I've been invited to come back, and I'll be going up there or down there again. And then they have invited me to go to Jacksonville with them and Nashville. And Nashville, I would love to go. And I'm not sure if I'm going to make it, but I'm definitely going to Raleigh. So remember that, guys. In Raleigh, there will be a show through Brick Universe, but it'll be in January. I don't think it's up yet. But see, though, David, you say that, and I had, which I know the mock isn't complete. I still have all those base plates to do, but I had like 150 minifigs that were underneath the table because I couldn't figure out where to put them.
I'm afraid.
Too cluttered or just didn't have the space?
Well, I didn't want it to look cluttered. Like, I wanted it to make sense. So I don't really I didn't really have anywhere for the archers to go. So I set all the archers up kind of where the drawbridge is, like they were shooting down. And then I made like a small battle scene on 2 base plates and put it out front, like kind of near the drawbridge. So I've got an idea now of how I would like to change things up. The archers are only going to go in one place. They're going to be somewhere high or far away. There's no point in having an archer on the battlefield. And I think it really kind of threw me off with not having a true team to fight, with only having the skeletons. Like, it was kind of weird because I had a lot of cool ideas with the skeletons that I wasn't really allowed to show or do. But me having the idea on the limb of showing those skeletons scaling the castle was definitely a hit, and I definitely was I was really impressed with the way it came out.
Nice.
What's going on, Mayo? He said he's home from Brickworld, Chicago, and Greg says, "What's going on? How is y'all's day going?" Mine's going pretty good. I cannot complain. And I will say that out of everything, when somebody looked at my mock and was walking around the castle, that I heard so many times was, "Oh my God, there's Scooby-Doo."
Scooby-Doo.
I wanted to do a Scooby-Doo scene. I thought I had a Scooby-Doo, and I haven't even looked to see if I have one. I'm pretty sure I've got the one that's sitting down, but I didn't have one. I went over to the vendors, and like 4 of them did not have a Scooby-Doo. And I go to like the 5th vendor there that was like actually had tons of minifigs set up. And I was like, "Do you happen to have a Scooby-Doo?" And she's like, "Yeah." And this was Friday before they were letting people in. And I was like, "Well, I forgot mine. I'm going to go ahead and buy it." She's like, "Well, honey, if you have one at home," she's like, "I have 8 of them here. Just take one." And she was like, "Bring it back to me Sunday before you leave, and you can just use it." And I was like, "All right, thank you." So like, I didn't even think about it. Like, I just took it, put it in the mock. And by like Saturday morning, I told Haley, I was like, "I'm just going to go buy this thing because I'm pretty sure the one I have is sitting down anyway." and this is the one that's like half plastic, half rubber,
Okay.
where it's walking.
I want that one.
Yeah, I went ahead and got it. I was like, well, this is kind of cool. So now, if I really want to go all out, I got to get Velma. And I will tell you, I broke down. Haley was behind me on this. I didn't buy as much as I thought I would, but I told her something hit me like Saturday midday. They close it down for like a 45-minute break. And I was sitting there and I told her, I was like, that's it. I'm doing something I cannot believe I'm about to do. Because she knows that, like, I don't buy a minifig if it's over like 30, 35 bucks, unless it's like, I don't even buy that unless it's custom. And I was like, I'm going to buy a goat. And nobody there had a freaking goat. Like, I was ready to buy one.
7% battery. I need to be doing this when you're got it on.
Gene don't have a to go.
No.
I thought Gene was the goat. He had them all.
He does not have a goat.
So, Chef, Gene's exhausted and only halfway listening.
I wish Gene had a goat.
Yeah, me too. I'd buy it.
Hey, Chef, we did about 9.5 hours of the most hardcore off-roading I've ever done in my life today.
Did you videotape it?
Well, we videoed snippets of it. Ford's new Bronco Trail app that I'm on the beta team for took a crap when we got to the off-road park where Fins and Things is. I got a bunch on the west side of Arches National Park, but I didn't get any on Fins and Things. And that was where we did the absolute most craziest crap we've ever done.
You mean Ford's system crapped out?
It got hot.
No, my Samsung phone did,
Yeah,
Richard.
the Samsung phone got hot on the back, being up in the window.
If you had an iPhone, that wouldn't have been an issue.
Oh, it would have. So to record video on that Ford app, you have to mount the phone above the dash. Okay. So you're in the front window, and we decided to go today with no tops on. So air conditioning was of no use. And the funny thing is, the west side of the park, it was 106 degrees, but it didn't feel hot at all. When we got to the east side of the park, it was 88 degrees, and we were freaking burning up. When we got to Fins and Things, it was like 92 or 93. And blazing hot sun, and it caused the phone just to overheat.
Yep. And then when we got up on top of coming back down, I guess it was 100. The Slick Rocks.
Yeah, when we were on the Slick Rocks, the last 3 miles of Fins and Things, it got over 100.
Damn.
Yeah, it was hot.
But yeah, so Chef, we climbed slopes on Slick Rocks that were over 35 degrees.
It was crazy.
It was nuts. You're looking straight at the sky.
Yeah, he told me, he goes, put your feet out straight. I was like, oh, why? Oh, never mind. I see. We're going straight down. Okay.
Yeah, we went down some slopes that were between 28 and 30 degrees. Nothing compared to that last climb.
No,
right after the 8 mile marker. Oh my God.
That's straight.
35 degrees. I can do that in a Camry. I don't even pull out the Subaru for that.
Ooh, this last one, that was straight up, and you didn't know what was at the top. It was like, what's up there? Is it flat, or are we going to curve? Or are we going to turn?
Yeah, you couldn't see where the trail went because the
hood
blocked it all.
Goodness.
We survived.
We survived. We lived to talk about it.
Nice.
Yeah, and we're not done yet.
As long as y'all are having fun, that's all that matters.
Oh, it's a freaking blast. Yeah. It's better than I ever thought it would be.
And
when are y'all coming back?
Either sometime between July 10th and 12th.
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
All right, and y'all don't plan to go to Brick Fair, right?
In Virginia?
No, there's no way. There's no way. I wish we could and help you haul it.
When is that one?
The first week of August.
Oh.
Yeah. I won't be there to help you haul it either.
Well, I'm definitely buying me and Haley are getting a trailer. I do have a semi-order, I guess. I don't really know how far it's going down. My T-shirt guy that I used before, I sent him some ideas, and we're gonna do some T-shirts and some stickers.
I just got my stickers in. I haven't done T-shirts yet though.
I think Haley had some idea for some business cards.
All right. Well, send me a T-shirt or send me a price.
Brick Fair.
You got to show up, man.
Can't show up.
No, I've got what I thought about doing was he's supposed to get me a picture of what they're going to look like Friday. And then Friday, when he gets me the picture of what they're supposed to look like, if I okay them, I think I'm going to put them up to see how many other people want them, because I wanted to bring a certain amount with me to Brick Fair. And that way I can just order them all at once type thing.
Sounds good. Mark me down.
Us too.
I figured y'all were. I got Gene and I got Gene, you, Haley, and there was somebody else that I went ahead.
Mine's getting pretty faded.
Somebody else I ordered one for.
It was Chef.
Need big boy size for Gene.
It could have been Chef. I don't know.
It was Chef.
What's going on, Domine? What's going on, Spartan? Mayo, I did enjoy it. It was extremely fun. It was not Brick Fair, but one of the other things that was kind of cool about it is I didn't know anyone and no one knew me. So it was really nice meeting everyone there.
And you get more people that way. You get to meet a whole new crowd of followers. Just the way I think about it.
I told Haley, though, the one question that I didn't think I was going to get asked, I got asked, and I thought the guy was serious at first. He asked me, he said, how much did it cost for you to do this? And I told him, I was like, somewhere around like $5,000, honestly. And he was like, that's kind of what I figured. He was like, so I got a question. Would you ever sell it? And I was like, I wouldn't sell it for the $5,000 I got in it. And he goes, no, doubled.
Oh,
You offer me $10,000 for this, I'll leave with it sitting right here.
You can take it right now for that
Yeah,
price.
I was like, I will leave. I will go home.
but I take it you brought something home.
Yeah,
Okay.
I brought more than I left with.
That's how it goes.
And it wasn't our fault either this time.
I did have fun doing something that. So a lot of the people at this convention apparently had never heard about, like putting the little emblem or whatever you want to call it, like as a token for showing that you like somebody's mock.
Yeah.
And a bunch of the stuff was kind of cool, but I didn't really have enough to where I wanted to waste them. I went to the Build-A-Figure section that they had there, and I bought some heads and pants, and I used my Bearded Brick torso, and I created 6 minifigs and walked around and put them on people's mocks. And I did it Saturday night. I kind of stayed after longer than I was supposed to because I guess I got to know the people there a little bit. And because there is not like Virginia or like Brick World or whatever. They kick you out at like 7. And it's not them, it's the convention center. The convention center doesn't want anybody there after 7. They have tons of events that goes on like the other side, like some bridal stuff was going on. And I got to stay after with the crew, so I went around and hid them. And Sunday all day, like once about every hour, somebody would come up to me like, hey, dude, I found this. Like I hit him in with, like, there was a guy who had Jurassic Park set up. I hit him in one of the Jurassic Park scenes. I put one in the Jabba's Palace I was talking about. A guy had a Hoth mock that was really neat. I put him messing with the AT-AT.
That
So
red
that
dinosaur dragon looks so good.
The red one?
Yeah.
The black one was really drowned out. Like so the red one I wanted to like elevate and show lifted up, and I just didn't have the pieces to do it. And the black one went in the back, and like people noticed it, but it just kind of was drowned it out, in my opinion. Like none of them, like that red one looked really good. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is still elevating the red one I don't know, move the dragon from around the back.
No, she's asleep. She is.
I might put the red one in a different spot and then move the black one up to where the red one was.
Put the red one in the cave smoking with me.
That was one thing I did not put out any of the adult themed things. When we were setting up, there was a lot of younger kids there, and there was a lot of younger kids coming up. So I definitely didn't do any of the plants or anything else.
Because mine got all kinds of attention at Brick World.
Well, I'm sure it would, but but I don't really want to throw it on a parent either. Of hey, mom or hey,
Explaining that.
dad, what are those 4 minifigures doing in the cave? So I did throw an audible there. I didn't even put any of the purple guys out actually.
What?
No, they all stayed in. Mayo said he's got to go, but he is exhausted from cleaning up.
When you send me that T-shirt, send me one of them purple figs too.
I don't know if I can do that. I wanted to buy more of those things, but them things really were kind of expensive.
You didn't display it anyway, so
I know.
Somebody's got to give you a hard time. I know Haley didn't while you were there.
Oh yeah, I felt bad though because she had a good day Saturday, good day Saturday, and Sunday. Her order of food got screwed up twice.
Oh,
Oh,
that's no fun.
nope.
The whole experience was really fun though. It's definitely different because like even when I went to Brick Fair last year with the city, I don't think the city got a lot of attention. I think that people just look at it as another city, and I think cities do get overlooked a lot of the times.
They do
Especially
now,
at a
I
big
feel.
place like that. Like at Brick World, a city really wasn't nothing compared to some of the other things. And when I think about that, it kind of makes me glad that I did the castle when I did it and how I did it. So I'm excited to see, I guess, what Brick Fair brings this year with it. Still sucks that y'all aren't going.
Yeah.
No more is, so I know there'll at least be one person there I can depend on.
Let's do one
And
more.
Brick Adjuster, I think, is gone too. I could be wrong though.
Is Hive going?
I think he said a day maybe, but he's still having barbecue at his house after, I think, Sunday.
Y'all are gonna
Nick
miss
and
out.
Jessica will be there. Cheap Ass will be doing van deals.
Yeah, I know about I talked to Fick and Jessica.
That is such a freaking good picture. I wish I'd gotten the tires. I need to get back from it with the wheels. The tires.
Michael, what was your favorite thing there? I know I asked you, but I would like for you to say it again. Michael did he did drive all the way down, well, all the way up from the farthest point of the what I count as the south. Hung out, gave me something to display with my mock, which that also got some attention. He built like a medieval Batmobile, if you will, that had a Joker in a cage in the back. And that got a lot of attention because it was like at eye level with some of the kids. And the minute that I found out that a minute a kid sees Scooby-Doo or Shaggy, the minute they see Batman, or the minute that a female sees Winnie the Pooh, you win right there.
Or a woman sees Winnie the Pooh.
There was like girls going crazy because I put Winnie the Pooh underneath a tree. What's going on, Macro? We got another guest from
Hey, what's up, guys?
No More.
So no more.
How's Brick World? Or not Brickworld. Sorry, Brickin works.
It was fun.
World.
It was a definitely a fun experience that I didn't expect.
How was Brick World? No more.
Dude, I miss Brickworld.
I heard Brickworld sucked. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, y'all had
Is
to
that where
go.
all the losers went?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than losers.
Sorry, y'all had to
The
experience
lamos.
I didn't mind being a lamo. It was quite fun.
Y'all should be proud though. I really didn't spend that much money. I found a guy who had a bunch of printed Star Wars tiles that he custom done. I bought like I think 5 for the Imperial just because. He had a long like 2x4 banner 2x6 banner of First Order where it was red and the symbol was printed in black.
Oh,
And then he had a bunch of clone symbols, and I bought all the clone ones that he had for what's coming up after the castle. And then I bought 2 Clone Army customs because they were a pretty good deal.
Clone Army Customs was there?
No, but there was a vendor that was there that sold Clone Army
Ah.
customs.
What vendors were there?
I got some cards, but to be honest, I don't know the company that. What did I do with it? Because I already brought them down here.
Okay.
I thought I saved this card, but I don't see the baggie over here. I know I did though. I think it was called like Bricks a lot.
Oh, Brix a lot? Yeah. He's cool beans. James?
Yeah,
Yeah.
him and his wife.
Yeah.
I bought Damaged
Clone
Helmet
Army.
Rex, and I bought Arc Jesse.
No, it'd be funny. Like at Fredericksburg, I would buy Clone Army like customs fig. Like 30 minutes later, I'd come back like, I hate you. You just put this here, didn't you? And he's like, I did. I was thinking if you would notice, and I was like, yeah, I get this too.
Yeah, the Java's Palace was pretty cool. The Jurassic Park. There was a couple Bionicles that I was really impressed with, and I hate to admit that. I got the carbon. So I bought one of all the Carbonites, and I bought.
The Carbonites.
Yeah, they had like the little Carbonites from Star Wars, like what Han got praised in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
the-
customs?
So they had some of those that were printed, and one had Jar Jar, one has like a Stormtrooper. There's one that had Donald Duck.
Chef, who had those at Brick Fair? Or, God, getting all these conventions mixed up. Brick
Brick
World.
Tactical, I think.
Okay. Was Brick Tactical there?
No, but
Wait, no, I don't
know.
think Brick Tactical had the.
This was like a guy that was selling a bunch
Yeah.
of the
Are you sure?
like kits made up of other
Yeah.
pieces. Like he had pool tables and ping pong tables and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, that's not Brick Tactical.
That's
I think,
B3.
if I'm not mistaken, his logo was like BM3.
Yep, B3.
B3. I know, like, I saw a whole bunch of people with that at Brick World. I was like, what? Did I miss something?
Yeah, I missed them too, and I seen Hive did a
Yeah,
thing on it, and I'm like, where did you see those? I didn't see those.
exactly, dude. I was all over the vendor space too.
I didn't go very much. I mean, I went to a few that I knew what I wanted, but I didn't browse because there were so many people buy them all the time. I think I picked up from Citizen Brick and Brick
Yeah.
Tactical. I bought a Deadpool from.
Okay. And Pins.
I bought a. They had some pretty cool printings. I don't know who they were. I think these are actually BB G Forge, but they
BB
had
Forge.
some like blacksmith symbols printed on tiles, some like a bar tavern thing printed on tiles. So I bought those for the village that's soon to come, and then I found some really cool. Like it just happened to. So I have alligators in the like creek area to take up space while I was down there, and I found a "Don't feed the alligator" sign, so I put it up in front of like with the
nice.
skeletons. I believe this build is done.
Where are you building?
The snub nose fighter.
Ah, done with castle stuff.
I don't really. I have it all still packed up. I haven't taken anything out. I don't know if I want
Oh
to.
no!
Like, at first, I wanted to rebuild it before I went to Brick Fair,
Yeah.
but I've got the plates. I placed an order from Lego today, and I'm going to place an order from Bricklink tomorrow, and I should have enough to at least finish the river part. And I've got the river plates pulled out. Everything else, though, I think I'm going to leave together. That way, I can just continue working on it. And then I bought a bunch of stuff to finish some minifigs because I was told today that my lug bulk order will be here before Brick Fair, and that's another 4, like right at like 300 soldiers. And then I
Oh,
ordered
nice.
15 more Black Falcons today from Lego. I'm not really sure why, but
So, Richard,
Here's all the pool.
the Bricklink site's back up.
uh-huh.
The message we got was somebody whose username is AKCHAN Dan.
Yeah.
Dan.
So he's the guy who has. I'm actually pretty good friends with him now. He is in NC Lug. He is the guy who had the what you call it, Jurassic Park. He was part of the group that did that. He was who was set up like my castle was slap dab in the middle of the floor, and there was a NC Lug was beside us, and he was like right across. So he was who I talked and chilled out with most of the time.
Was there a lot of displayers?
I mean, I'll say there was a lot for the space they had,
Okay.
but was there like a terrible crazy amount? No.
Uh-huh.
There was more than I expected.
Yeah, because I was like thinking, I was like, should I go to Brick Universe?
They're trying to get it in a bigger venue, and then they're supposed to be doing it in Raleigh this year.
Okay.
And when they do that, I'll probably go again. I mean, I'm going to go again. I'm not going to say probably.
Yeah, I wonder if Brick World's gonna do a bigger space because this year was like
They need more space.
Yeah, they do.
Or even rent another room and just put the vendors in another room.
Yeah.
Well, what's really weird is like Brick Fair, for instance, like I haven't got an email back yet, but because what's his name?
Todd.
Yeah, Todd. I'm not even gonna say it was Todd. Somebody was messaging me when I signed up like a month and a half ago or whenever it was. I put that I would like to be set somewhere the castle could be like walked 360 degrees around.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not sure I'm going to get that. I was getting texts back and forth about like setup, but they quit messaging me, so I don't know. I have a feeling I'm not going to get it. Which it doesn't really bother me at all because I can still make do. It's just that like backside, I'll just have to make sure that there's no real like detail or scenes or anything going on back there, which there really wasn't anyway. I mean, the only thing I had back there this week really was I put a night down eating a piece of pizza out of a Pizza Hut box and a Mountain Dew. And then I put the Shaggy and Scooby. So next Wednesday, if this Lego hoarder gets here in time, what I'll be doing is I've got a separate box that I have all my knights in. I'll probably be pulling all those knights out and reorganizing them somewhere because I had them organized in there by like squads, and that's not really how they went out. The dot system that I talked about kind of worked.
I was gonna ask too. I was like, how did your dot system work? Because
It
Very
worked,
curious
but it
about
was
that.
like to a point where there wasn't like that's what I was telling Chef earlier or
Yeah.
everybody earlier. So I only had the skeletons. I don't have any of the knights. So it was really just like the knights fighting the skeletons. So I didn't put all the knights out because I only have 100 skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of did them like on a base plate because I don't have them anywhere. And the archers all went where the archers are supposed to go. But like I had to make up scenes with a lot of the other knights in places that I felt were kind of like lacking stuff.
Okay.
And there was a bunch of stuff that I found that was like, or I thought was really funny that people didn't catch on. Like, I don't know how many times I got asked. I put, there was like 4 people on horses that were standing out in front of the castle, and one of them was on a tauntaun. And so many people like asked me, and I'm not going to say it was like in a rude way, but they asked me, they were like, is that a tauntaun? And like the way they said it was like, that doesn't belong here.
The Star Wars purists.
Yeah.
That's not canon.
There was never a knight in tauntauns. One of like there was somebody that straight up told me they were like, you do realize that the tauntaun wouldn't survive out here. It's not cold enough. I was like, how do you know it's not freezing? They were like, there's no snow. I did buy a whole bunch more LEDs. I think I'm gonna throw some LEDs in the village.
Yeah, I've been talking to Blinky Bricks.
Yeah, that's who I bought from. Yes, Michael, there was a knight on a rocking horse. I did do that.
And a knight in a floaty.
Yeah, but that's always been there. That was like that was one of the first, I guess, things that I created in the river.
And the night is down.
In the city.
Dun dun dun.
This was some of the stuff I bought. All the LEDs. I got a bunch of flashing stuff to put in the wizard's hut.
Okay.
A bunch of extension, a bunch of power banks, and then
Oh my God, you bought lights.
yeah, and then
Yeah, my
all of these
Yeah.
are all. I bought all the flames that he had.
Oh, wow.
I gotcha.
Hey, Richard, I
Yeah.
got to log off. I got to get some stuff sent into work. I just got a message from somebody that can't get on.
Well,
Yes, sir.
Thanks for having us on, and we will catch up
See
with
ya.
you tomorrow sometime.
Yes,
Have
sir.
a good
See ya.
time, guys.
See you guys.
bye. Take care.
But
Yeah.
I think what I'm gonna end up doing. So like the Easter eggs, like with me though, like
Mhm.
Michael was saying, it's always good to have them. I was trying to put stuff that, like, it's really crazy when you come up with some stuff to put out there and somebody tells you just like how to change something really small to make it mean so much more. I had Shaggy and Scooby with a magnifying glass looking at a knight, and somebody legit was like, dude, Scooby Doo's like blown up right now. My kids are starting to watch it. I've like rewatched it. They're like, I got an idea. Why isn't the knight all black? Because the first episode of Scooby Doo, they were trying to get the Black Knight. So I bought a Black Knight. That's one of the things I got all the pieces coming for. I think that was kind of it that I did for Easter. Well, I did do which I regret doing. I'm not going to bring them with me when I go to Brick Fair. That's going to be something that I put back up on the shelf and probably never touch again. I took all the
Which was
Game of
what?
Thrones characters, and there were so many
Uh.
people that was like, "Oh yeah, this is like Winterfell, isn't it?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They were like, "Well, you got the Night King out front," and I'm like, "No,
Oh no.
like it's not Game of Thrones."
This
Uh,
isn't Winterfell.
yeah, I was like,
You're
"This is
gonna
not
get
Game
those
of
guys.
Thrones."
This isn't canon.
I was trying to think of. I did find a bunch of cool way to pose skeletons that have like the wobbly arms, which is cool because I think most of mine that are left that aren't armed with any kind of weapons all have wobbly arms, and that's going to work really well.
Wobbledy wobbledy wobble.
I can't think of any of the more Easter eggs I had. I did have which it didn't really make sense, but I had an orc that was being hung, and then
Oh,
I also
no.
had an orc that was in the back of a carriage, like a prison cell, with his hands tied. and there was a donkey beside of him,
Okay.
but nobody caught on to that being like Shrek. But it was also one of those things that you had to like look over the castle and down in to see.
Yeah.
I think that was
Wow,
it for minifigs. I did hide. I mean, Easter eggs. I did hide 5 mini kits around the castle.
Mini kits?
Yeah, from like the Star Wars games,
Oh.
the Lego games, like how you have to find the mini kits.
Well, at least you had something to look for.
I did. I also thought I had, which I need to look in this box back here. I thought I had a Mario block, but the only one I could find was the star. Like the question block or the coin
Yeah.
block.
I think I have a coin block somewhere.
I'm pretty sure I do. Let me check in this box down here.
Yeah, they came in a poly bag.
Yeah.
I found, like I said, I
Small
found the
one.
star block because it's in the top of like the Mario house.
Chef, are you going to Brick Fair?
Do what?
As of right now, no.
No.
I want to go for at least 1 or 2 days,
Yeah.
but we'll see. Right now, it's not in the cards.
Dude, the hotel Hyatt Place charged me twice. I was like, oh, hells no.
Wow.
Yeah. Like I
Now,
was like,
is that-
465. I thought I already paid this.
So they charged you, and then once it got closer, they charged you again.
Yeah, and then they refunded me, but still, I was like, dude, you kidding me?
Is that the one right next to it? No, that's Holiday Inn, isn't it?
Yeah.
I do have a question block. I found it.
Yeah, that's wild. I was like, get
Are
out
you
of here.
no more? Are you staying at the Brick Fair Hotel, like the place in front?
Yeah, I was thinking that one.
Did you get on with their deals, or did you pay like separately?
I used their deals. Like, it would have let you, like, I was trying to use my military discount, but they're like, oh, it's a set rate. I was like, wow.
Yeah, they apparently I like missed out on that,
Oh, dang.
so I'm gonna have to pay like the normal price, which I don't know what that is, but I know the rooms for everyone else that got on was like 126 a night.
Yeah.
I got to get no more stick fig yet.
Yeah, no, dude, I had to order new ones. I was like, I thought it had enough. I thought I had like 20 in total, but in total I had 7.
That's funny because I thought I had more than that, and I brought 7.
Yeah. So yeah, dude,
I'm
like,
making an order here soon too.
yeah, and then we'll just swap addresses or whatnot, and then
Yeah, that sounds good.
yeah.
Or
I
if
did
I
talk
make
to,
it to BA,
BB
Yeah.
Forge about making me a sig pig.
do it.
I thought about that.
I have you get. I know Richard's seen mine, but have you seen mine no more?
I think I saw it on Hives, unless you changed it.
Yeah, and I had it in my mock at Brick World.
Yeah, I was
They are
like,
very good
hey,
quality.
this is custom. Yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah, BBG did it. They do great work.
I just got my custom QR code panel, and I was like, what?
Yeah,
Is it like
and they
built
do
for
all my
Lego?
little tiles too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a bunch of tiles I'm trying to get rid of. I'll probably walk those around and try to get rid of them at Brick Fair. That way I can get the new logo put on one.
Okay.
Eventually,
Yes,
I'll
sir,
get a
Michael.
logo.
Take it easy and don't overwork yourself too hard. Remember, let me know what you need so I can swap out for those plant pieces. Because I definitely need them.
What plant pieces you need?
The one that's got like 3 big leaves on it.
Oh yeah,
Leaves.
I've only got a couple of those.
There's a couple stores that have them, but they're like,
$1 billion.
yeah, I think they're like 55 cents a piece, or not more.
Yeah,
I
$1
got all
billion.
mine from the Pick a Brick wall.
Yeah,
I think 2
I
years
should-
ago when I was in VA.
bro, I should have bought more. I'm like, ugh. Why did I start
I
building
wish
this
I could find them
castle?
on a pick a brick wall.
They were the last time we were in Virginia. Well, no, 2 years ago when I went to Brick Fair. That's where I got them.
Yeah, why did I start building this castle?
Yeah, just let me know what you want. I'm definitely, I can definitely use them. I think what I'm gonna do is finish the layout of the land before I put anything down.
Laying out the land.
And I think I sent you a ton of grass, didn't I?
Exactly. Do what?
I sent you a ton of grass, didn't I?
Wow, he wasn't even paying attention to us, Chef.
I know.
No, I sent you all the grass.
He's shopping.
I know. Just kidding. What kind of grass? Just kidding.
He sent the good stuff. I sent plastic.
Oh.
I was gonna say, what do you need?
What do you need?
I did get one of the little houses created that I'm gonna roll with.
Now Mars is probably better. He works on a base.
I need to figure out.
You build it.
Bro, I'm in
And then
such
one
a
of the other
time crunch
things,
right
I
now.
definitely
I'm working on all 9 of my base plates all simultaneously.
with what Brick Fair.
Yeah. I ran out of birds.
What else are you
so
doing
like,
besides a castle?
Huh? I'm making a fleet too. I have ships.
Yeah, but I
have
thought
my ocean.
you had already had the fleet done. That's why you started working on the castle.
I only had 2 ships. I was gonna make like 2 more.
Did you fix the one that came back from Brick World?
Yeah, it was just like the captain's quarters that got messed up, so it was an easy fix.
What's up,
but-
Legion? Yes.
But yeah, last
you
time I'm putting a picker brick
need
cup
to
in my
register.
bag.
I came home with quite a few of those.
I know. I was like, gosh, why did I buy these pieces? Oh yeah, I need these.
Yeah, you never know when you're going to need them, though.
Exactly.
What did y'all buy a lot of?
100%.
I bought tons of windows and a bunch of 1x1 studs while I was there.
I have a ton of windows. You know, I was thinking the other day, I had like some funny ideas where I know that I used some of them for the like stud placement for the minifigs, but I had a ton of studs that I ordered in all the colors that they use on like the Lego game, like the gold, silver, purple, and blue.
Yeah.
And I know where the blue ones are, but I don't know what I did with any of the purples.
I got green, red, clear,
All the colors.
yeah, and white while I was there.
Dang. Wait, which mall did you go to?
I went to the one that
One
was
next door,
close
right?
that we took the trolley to, that I should have
Yeah.
just got on with you guys.
I know. We're like, oh, what the? Chef just came with us.
And then I went with TJ and Hive and Jesse to one that was about 25 minutes away, and I grabbed all the studs they had.
Dang.
And I got a bunch of clear. Oh, I'm having a brain fart. It's a 1x1 block with the stud on the side with the lip on the bottom. I'm trying to.
Yeah. Oh,
I can't-
clear?
Yeah, I got a whole cup of those clear.
Oh, dang. That's nice.
Yeah, and you don't come across them often.
You don't. Facts.
I think that the one stud that I was looking for a lot of, I just ordered 100 of them, but the reddish brown with like the hole in the middle.
Only
I don't-
100?
Well, I mean, I don't really need that many of them.
Oh, okay.
Just wait, you'll get through that.
Yeah,
100 and be
watch.
like, oh man, I wish I
Oh,
had 50
dang.
more.
Well, I needed the dark green ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I got an entire bag full.
They're on the pick-a-brick wall right now.
Yeah. Well, I got a bag full of those. I shouldn't need much more, if any at all.
You been at Crabtree lately? What's on the pick-a-brick wall there?
I have not. I didn't go to Crabtree when I was down there. So they opened up Saturday for AFAL Day, but it was, I think it started at
packed.
9 o'clock.
I was hoping.
And 9 o'clock is when they started letting people in at Brick Universe. Somebody took a picture of the pick-a-brick wall and put it in the group chat, so I just didn't go. There was nothing there that really like stood out to me.
Oh, so that right there means I don't have to drive down there to look.
Yeah, there was nothing like, I know what it's for, but there's not very many pieces on pick-a-brick walls that I've like really been consistently like crazy about.
The studs is what I go for.
Like, hold on real quick. I can go into Discord right now and tell you what's down there.
I was like, remember the days when light bluish gray 2x2 tile was like, oh my gosh, we must have this.
I remember that the last big find that I found was those 1x2 translucent blue tiles.
Oh, I got a cup and a half of those, almost 2 cups.
All of a sudden, when they had like the pigs,
I think Richard and I split a box.
Now they have they don't have the pigs, but they have the chickens.
yeah.
I do need pigs
in one of them.
I forgot what year it was. Like, Charm City Bricks hit me up. I was like, "Hey, you need to go to like the Lego store now." I was like, "Why?" There was a set that was in like a broken up set that was in the pick-a-brick wall. Like you just get like pieces and whatnot from this set, like minifigs from the set. It was crazy. I was like, "Dang." Gosh,
that'd be a good one to find.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember, it's like 2016. What was big back then?
What?
For some reason, I always pick 4.5 hours away from a local Lego store.
There was a guy there that I met at Brick Universe though, who is trying to build like a castle and faction and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And he is actually doing a what are they called? I don't know why the name just went out of my head. The Wolves, the Wolf Pack.
Wolf Pack.
Yeah, and I was like, dang, you're buying some expensive stuff. So there's olive green 2x2 wedges, white 1x2 thumpers, red 1x4 bricks,
thumpers,
orange 1x2. Do what?
Thumpers?
Yeah, the like modified plate with a hole in the middle, or with a stud in the middle, or a modified tile.
Jumpers?
So I've always called it a thumper.
I don't know. I think like different people call them different names too. Interesting.
There's a 1x2 curved orange slope, a 2x2 jumper that's tan. Maybe a 2x10 black plate. Maybe there's a big black plate. I don't know what it is. 2x2 white brick, 1x1 tan plate, 2x4 black plate. I don't know. That looks like a 1x2 curved slope green. There's a 1x2 bracket red. The radar dish with holes in it. The big curved corner piece in tan. The big curved corner piece in dark tan. The big wedge piece in white. 1x8 red brick. I don't know what that is. That looks like an arch in blue, like a 1x6 or a 1x8 arch. 4x6 blue plate, 2x2 red slope brick. Big corner piece in white. 2x8 yellow plate.
2x8.
The really long slope curve piece. It's like a 1x8 or a 1x10 in dark blue. 2x4 tan plate. 2x2 brown brick. 3 miscellaneous drawers. Some kind of 2x orange slope. The little like faucet piece, the handle piece.
Oh, yeah, I bought a couple of those at Brick World.
1x2 dark green tile.
And
Some small white piece. I can't tell what it is. 1x2 red brick. 2x4 black plate. 1x4 black brick. The weird it's like the curvy rod piece that's in pearl gold.
curvy. Oh, yeah.
It's always on a pick a brick wall.
Like the vine? Is it the vine one?
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Those are cool.
The 1x1 cone brick in dark bluish or dark pearl gray. 1x1, I guess that color is like olive brick. 1x4 lime green brick. Lime green plate.
I was like, you don't need any more filler brick?
No. I've got plenty of filler brick. And I think that's it. All these are duplicate pictures.
Yeah, I went through 1,000 exact Duplo brick.
Wow.
So the ingot brick, I went through 1,500 of those.
Yeah. Bro, this
For
is
the
1,000 Duplo.
That's insane.
Like, I got my shipment in and I already used it. I was like, I get more Duplo. My wife's like, what the?
What did you use it all in?
That's all on my base plates.
Filler brick.
Is it like solid?
Bro, when you like see this thing in August, I'll let you like fiddle around with the base plate because it's pretty solid. You can throw it.
So I can throw
and
it?
It won't break.
You heard that right, Chef? He told me I can throw it and it won't break.
I want to see
What's going on,
video
Triple
tape
B?
of it.
And I had to like see which one it's throwable. I mean, if it doesn't have the structure on top, you can probably throw it. But yeah.
So without mine's just used by 2x4s and the 1x2x5s. But my like mountain, I could lay across my mountain and it holds my weight before I put the castle on it. It looks like the Charlotte store at South Park has just about the same everything that I just mentioned. They also have that cloud piece. They have the 1x1. I don't even know what the color is. It's like the translucent purple with the glitter in it.
With the fur.
They have gold chains. Those are pretty cool.
2 chains?
2 chains. And then everything else looks the same except for they have wheels, tires, and the little like wheel piece.
So no sense of driving down there.
Nope. There ain't no point in driving anywhere. You need to go. I will tell you that Lego just put a whole bunch of stuff on their pick-a-brick section. Like Knights again. Like Black Falcons are on there again. The Lion Knights are on there. You know, if you need another 1,000 or so.
Oh no, I'm not competing with you guys.
Do what?
He doesn't want to compete with us.
I mean, you do realize we're still at a point where I can add mine to yours, and we still don't have what Chef has. Shah has.
Well, it's funny because like I think the biggest Black Falcon army is Charm City Bricks.
The whole lug?
No, like Jason by himself.
How many does he have?
I think right now he has 2,500.
Damn.
So it would take me, you, and Shy to equal what he has.
Yeah, because I'm at 1,100. Shy's
Shy's 15.
almost at the 2,000 mark. Last
So
time
when I get this Lego order in, I'll be somewhere around like 600. But that's including the Red Falcons too.
I got 2.
Oh yeah, so Jason has the Red Falcons. I forgot how many, but he has 2,500 of the blue ones. I forgot how many of the Black Ravens he has.
That is insane.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause
why?
I remember.
Well, I said, like, why?
He's like us, except like I'm trying to get him to display it, but he doesn't know how.
Well, like, it's hard. That's what I was saying earlier, though. It's extremely hard to display minifigures in that quantity because Shy really done the only thing you can do, and that's pretty much put them as an army. Like your elf army, for instance.
Yeah,
Last year you had them fighting, right?
yeah.
How many did you use? All of them?
Yeah. I think I had 1,300 on that table.
All right, and you still had it set up to where it was kind of like just set up like displayed, not really all fighting, right?
Well, the front lines were fighting because, like in the movie, like only the front was fighting, and you see the back like kind of getting ready.
So imagine trying to do that because if you have 1,100 Black Falcons, that means you're going to have 1,100 of something else to combat against that.
Yeah, I have about 1,300 orcs.
So how?
Yeah,
like,
the orcs are awesome.
but that's what I'm saying. But if you have a base plate that's 32 by 32, that technically gives you. Let me pull up a calculator to do this math.
I don't have a 32 by 32.
What are you using? 48 by 48?
Yeah, 9 of them,
All right.
and then
So that gives you 20,736 studs. Now a minifigure takes up what, about 4 studs?
yeah.
All right, so that leaves you with 5,184 minifigs.
Oh,
And you have
perfect.
9 plates.
Yeah.
So you have to fit 576 minifigs a plate.
I mean, I have like my Black Falcons on ships too.
Like
And
if you're
then,
trying
like,
to fill up a
my
plate
boat.
with 576 minifigs,
It'll happen.
no, it's impossible.
Watch
Because
me.
think about it, if you take 48 times 48, which is studs, it means you have 2,304 on a base plate. And if a minifig takes up 4, you're not fitting 500 minifigs on that base plate.
Well, it's a battle, so you're gonna have like minifigs on the ground too, dead.
But that takes up even more because if they're laying, then they're taking up like 5 or
If
6.
you like on my Fredericksburg display, in the front you'll see like a pile of bodies. We're able to stack them on top of each other, and even the back. I forgot how big Mordor is, but it took 3 of the 8-foot tables.
How much are you bringing up to Chantilly?
I'm bringing my castle, the Falcons this time.
You're not bringing your elves?
It depends if my friends bring Mordor back, but he said he is, so I had to bring my orcs and that. Well, I'll bring it all. I'm still debating whether or not to have this castle under siege or not. I think I'm going to do like peacetime, and then next year is going to be like all out war with ships and stuff.
I mean, God, that is a lot.
Yeah.
See, with me, I'm using 32 by 32 base plate.
Yeah.
And with the castle itself, there's so many bricks that are taking up those studs that I'm not really putting that many on each one. I mean, I know there's like an art form for it, but it's hard to come up with.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be done, definitely. I definitely like doing the skeletons, just because there's a bunch of different ways you can pose them that you can't normally pose a minifig.
Yeah.
I wish I could find the deal I found last year just with a baggie. Some guy sold me like, what was that, 100 skeletons for $50?
Oh dang!
I need to find that again.
You should just do a Minecraft song or skeletons.
Well, I would like to find the skeletons that have the floppy arms.
Are those rare?
I don't think so, but they're a whole different torso.
Yeah. Maybe they are rare. So I don't think I've seen those in a while.
Let me see. I mean, either way, a minifig like a skeleton period is going to be like $1 and something, no matter what. So, click this one. USA.
USA.
So, the skeleton that comes with the Minecraft set looks to be. Here's somebody that has 117 of them at $3.65 a piece.
Dang.
Uh,
What a jip.
I know. The other skeleton that I'm talking about with the floppy arms, somebody has 40 of them for $4 a piece. So they're about the same price.
I wouldn't. I'll probably just like buy a couple or not.
The standard skeleton with the floppy arms seems to be a little more expensive.
What?
Yeah, it's just called a standard skull. The other one's the evil skull.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot about that.
The normal Minecraft skeleton is still in the USA $5 a piece.
USA.
Here's $247, $575. Like, prices on Bricklink are so freaking, and they're all over the place.
Yeah, they are. I miss the good old days of army building.
Before everything went through the roof.
Yeah, dude. I was getting those Nexa Knight figures for $0.25. I should have bought more.
Buy them all.
Yeah. Well, at the time, I was like, what am I going to do with 300? It's okay.
So this is the cheapest one I found so far. It's the Minecraft skeleton that's got the purple thing on his head. But
What?
they're not quantity. They have them for $1.97, but they only have 10 of them.
Oh, you're talking about the Enderman?
This one just says lavender helmet.
Oh, weird. I forgot how many Minecraft zombies I have. I used to like put that as my Easter egg.
Oh, here you go. The skeleton that came in the his name is El Fuego, who came in the stunt plane.
Oh yeah.
What?
He's the cheapest, but not a lot of stores have quantities of them. Like they only have like the highest quantity store only has 3.
They had one of them in a poly bag too. Coming
El
out of the
Fuego?
Yeah.
Weird.
There's a skeleton with a pirate hat that shows up in a stunt set. They're still like $4 a piece, and somebody only has 7 of them. That's the highest quantity. So I don't know how you get a bunch of these for cheap.
Bricks and pieces, maybe.
Cheap ass bricks.
If they have some, I'm willing to take them. I'll buy them.
Cheap asses probably got some.
Yeah, probably.
And if you guys are going to Virginia, tell me how his van sale is.
I know.
They're even having a cookout.
If he's having a cookout.
Yeah, they're gonna tailgate from the back of his van.
So if you're building a skeleton is so much easier to buy off a Pick-a-Brick. The body is 25 cents. Each arm is 11 cents. So you have, and the leg is 16 cents.
What did I say?
There is no head. That's the only bad thing.
Oh, Bricklink then.
So I wonder how much the head is on Bricklink.
$2.
Well, the problem is there's so many of them though.
Get a mixture.
Because I know Shy's building a skeleton army. There's another castle builder that built a skeleton army too.
I know. I thought I was going to be different from Shy until he told me that he was switching all of his army to flesh tones, and I was like, well, now we're like exactly alike.
And now this is me. I was talking to Jason. I was like, look at all these army builders. They're switching to flesh tone like us.
I don't like the yellow heads. That was my biggest thing.
I don't think I've ever like the only armies I have are like my lions. Those are yellow tones. But since I had like a whole bunch of like Star Wars figs, I just changed it all to black and then put clone faces on my Black Falcons.
Even in my city, I swapped everything in the city to flesh tone unless it was like some weird yellow head for some reason.
I think I got you on a yellow head out of the sig fig I made for you. Yeah, you got a yellow head. You're yellow.
I did order 50 beards. They put my beard on Pick-a-Brick.
Did they?
Yeah.
The brown one?
It's not brown, it's like the dark orange.
The one I have on you right now?
Yeah. I mean, it's the closest thing I'm gonna get.
That's the closest thing I found too.
Dude, I didn't realize the brown beard was so rare. I guess it came in that CMF.
That or the only other way to really get a brown beard is to go through the
Next night?
what you call it? The dwarfs from Lord of the Rings, but they're all like $4 and $5 a piece.
I know, they used to be quarters, bro.
Well, they are no longer quarters, bro.
I know.
No.
I have a Winterfell like little company, and yeah, they're all using like the dwarven beards and stuff.
I wish.
Yeah.
So the skeleton head on Bricklink with the highest quantity is 50 cents a piece. And that's 62 of them.
Sheesh.
So you're still paying around $2 a minifig.
That's not bad.
That's better than a $4 minifig.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I just thought it would be much cheaper than that.
No. You know what was cheaper? My orcs.
Where did you get the bodies from, though?
They're regular, like plain used minifig pieces. A lot of it's like the city robber that you could get for like 26, 40 cents. The heads I got for 30 cents a pop.
Damn. Where?
If you look at the orc head, he has the highest quantity again. I don't know where he gets it from, but I ordered like, what was my first order?
What is it called?
700? It's the old troll head.
No, I know that, but where did you say you get them from?
Bricklink.
And you know
I don't
the
know what store.
Oh.
He doesn't want to tell you, Richard, you buy all his stuff.
No, I'm not buying the trolls. I just think it's crazy that like skeletons are as expensive they are. Is if he's getting trolls
30 cents a pop. And then you just get regular city like minifig parts, and then I don't know, talk to Victor. Or if you already have like a mass quantity of Brick Warriors stuff.
Yeah, I still have yet to get anything from Brick Warriors.
Oh, why don't you?
Did he bring any Brick Warrior stuff with him to set up at Brick World?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I believe there was some there.
He was so I had Eclipse graphics cards in front of my mock. Came back, all gone. I was like, dang. And then I was talking to Victor and Maggie, and they're like, yo, like a couple people came up to us asking for the gold helmets, and we told them that you took them all. Yeah, they were mad. I was like, well, that means you guys should make more. And the Victor's like, see, Maggie?
I think he would do really well with a lot more of that stuff.
Yeah, I talked to him about it. His new stuff, like, I hope the release dates still fall, but yo, I cannot wait because like, dang.
Will it be before or after Brick Fair? I mean,
After Brick Fair.
I was gonna say, dang, because if it's before, I wonder if I can get him just to bring it with him.
Yeah.
So you can get a whole skeleton for around 80 cents on the Pick-a-Brick without a head.
Without a head?
Yeah. Trying to find the head, but I can't figure out what it's called on here.
Skull head?
Well, I typed in skeleton and skull, and neither one of them come up.
On Bricklink?
No, on Pick-a-Brick.
Oh, just search up color white.
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
Be right back.
All right, bro. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's still on there. Yeah.
You can get the mini head that's got like the ghost face for 26 cents.
Oh yeah, I have I bought one because it looks like the Scream mask.
Yeah. A blank white minifig head is only 8 cents.
Yeah, blank skeleton faces now.
So the skull is not a bestseller.
Yeah, that's the thing that sucks, dude.
All the other pieces are though.
Yeah.
But you could roll with that Scream head and have all those for under $1 a piece.
I was gonna say, like,
Yeah, the skeleton head isn't even all there it is. It's 26 cents, but it's not a bestseller.
yeah.
So you could technically let's see.
Oh my god, this
So
I'm making
you
the
could
throne
get
room right now.
you could get 100 skeletons if you want to use these ghost face heads for $100. What's going on,
100
Trevor?
100 skeletons for $100.
That's not bad at all. If you want to go to the blank faces, like the white heads that don't have anything printed on them, they're only 8 cents. So you
Yeah.
could technically get them even cheaper.
That's why I want the black silhouettes for my elves. Yeah, I was on Duck Bricks. That was kind of cool. I was on one of his vlogs.
I think I still have enough. Well, I think all the clone troopers I have actually have clone heads.
Yeah. Like I said, you just change those out, bro.
Yeah, but why?
I mean, are you going to keep your clones, like, with their helmets off?
But I mean, what's the point of taking them off?
What do you mean?
If I've already got them with their helmets, why would I take them off and switch them?
You, like, buy blank heads, switch it off with the flesh tone heads to put it on your falcons?
No. Well, the Falcons are already done.
Your clones. Got it.
Yeah, I've already ordered all the Falcon heads. I'm not. The reason why I didn't do what you're saying is because I want to make a video of me opening all the clone boxes because I still haven't opened all my clones. All my clones are still in boxes except for what I've won off of. Like, I think everything right here is either stuff that came from Chef's Whatnot or D's Whatnot.
Are you? Oh, you're just holding off on opening them?
Yeah. So, I mean, I have 8 clones here. And then this wonderful bag of Clone Army Customs helmets.
Of loot. Are you gonna buy the new battle pack?
The Ahsoka one? Yes.
Yeah.
I want about... I think I'm going to get as close as I can to like 50 of those minifigs and then stop.
Dang.
Because there's, 4 in the set?
Yeah.
So that would, buy 15 sets at $25 a piece. That'll be enough. I don't need to do that. But I mean, it's pointless to buy the minifigs because the minifigs are more expensive than the set.
Yeah, the old ones.
Well, even the new ones. I mean, if you buy one of them, it's probably going to be like $7.
Let's see, like 3 or 6.
Like the
Depends where you buy
501st,
it.
the 501st are more cheaper to buy if you buy the set than it is to buy 4 of them.
True.
I think I have.
So I think the old one is worth more than the new one.
What, the 501st?
Yeah. Because of the, I don't know, the helmet hole.
Yeah. I don't mind the helmet hole. I don't know why everybody's like freaking out about that.
It's the Star Wars folks, bro. I don't mind it either. I was like, oh, I barely see it.
I mean, not everything is going to be 100% screen accurate. It's a toy.
It has to be screen accurate.
Well, it does not have to be screen accurate.
One thing I was afraid of when I got back from Brick World was that I was going to be burnt out by Lego and not touch Lego for like a month.
It normally has like the opposite effect for me.
I've been building since I got home.
There you go. You see that right
Yeah,
there?
same.
That's just for you.
What?
It says no more screen or no screen accuracy. Like
No
I
more screen
think it gives me motivation maybe.
I remember after, what's it, Fredericksburg? I didn't touch Lego for a whole month. And in June, I was like, I'm going to build a castle.
How's that going for you?
Pretty good, actually. Like, for... It hasn't even been a month, and I already finished 9 base plates.
I wish I had the pieces to do that.
Yeah. I guess that's one of the benefits I had of hoarding all this light bluish gray.
I mean, the castle, like, I wasn't ordering everything for the castle like I probably should have been. I was only really ordering what I needed it, like, as I went down.
Yeah. I mean, I already had, like, 2 hiccups. I ran out of burps, contacted someone from my lug. He shipped it on Monday, I got it Tuesday. So, happy about that. And then now I'm just waiting on some dark bluish gray slope so I can finish up my towers. That should be done for that. And then I've just been working the whole like castle walls so I can adapt my wiring system because like all the walls are going to be lit up.
So that's what I wish I would have done. But at the same time, on the inside, it doesn't really matter. Like, you're really not going to see much of the inside at all.
Yeah, that's why I'm not focusing on the interior. I don't even know why I started working on interior work, and I was like, I need to stop.
Tell me about it. My castle is fully interior.
Yeah. I mean, granted, like, if Beyond the Brick interviews me, we're like, oh, yeah, you want to see the interior? Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
but the
know why I did this.
pain comes into taking it all apart.
Oh.
Like, my
You know-
interior isn't finished on the bottom floor. I ran out of 2x2 tiles. Which, don't get me wrong, between here and Brick Fair, I could literally fix that. I need like 20 of each.
Yeah.
You're lacking tiles? I thought you bought them all up.
Not the 2x2s. I was trying to buy those as I needed them. And I bought 50 of each thinking it would cover the place, and I ran out fairly short.
No More's probably got the rest.
I am switching up the color of my water some though because of the availability. The light translucent blue is just way too expensive versus the dark.
I got 3,000 of them.
On plates, no, you don't. You might have tiles, but you don't have plates.
No, I don't have plates. I got tiles.
Were you talking, or what place were you looking at? The
Anywhere.
1x2? 1
Yeah.
by 2 dark or light?
Yeah.
I have over 3,000.
See, I knew
Oh,
one
the
of us.
1x2 plates.
Yeah.
I'll trade you.
No, I need it for my ocean.
I'll trade you dark blue for light blue.
At first, I was like, I'm building like this section right now. I was like, what are they talking about? Plate? Wait, what plate?
That's what I'm using.
Dude, that's what I'm using. That's what I'm doing right now.
I just ordered 1,000 of the dark blue,
Okay.
which will be fine. I can blend it in. It'll just make it look deeper.
Dude, I keep talking about it, man. I'm like, I wish they brought back the $20 cases. You just buy a whole case for $20.
So are you with your water, are you tiling the top of it?
Yeah.
So do you have all the light bluish gray the translucent blue tiles?
Yep.
So look at this.
I have like a whole. What's it?
You have what?
One of these plastic containers. How big is this thing?
So this is one of 3.
Oh.
I wonder how many's in here.
You should count it.
I'll pass.
Yeah, like I remember which Douglas store did I go to? I think it was in Potomac Mills. They had the tile. And I was like, oh hells yeah. And that's when they told me, no, you can't buy the case. I was like, what? It's $70. Sometimes 60 if Ryan's working. Like, yeah, we don't do that anymore. And I was like, dang. Okay. How do I buy a whole case then? It's like, I think it's 15 cups. I was like, all right.
That's still not bad. I mean, it's expensive, but
yeah. So I bought like whatever they had, and then just nice enough to let me top it off when I put it in my bag.
I've thought about emptying my VIP points and go ahead and order a bunch of minifigs and stuff, but I'm gonna hold off.
Yeah, there's so many like heaters coming up.
I still not gonna use I'm gonna keep my points until I can go get the
AT-AT.
Yeah, AT-AT for free.
Dang. Better hurry up.
Oh, it ain't gonna retire anytime soon.
It's retiring this year.
No, it's
Yep.
not.
Yeah, dude, it is.
It was on the list.
The
Yeah.
UCS AT-AT?
Yeah,
Yep.
UCS AT-AT is retiring this year.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 100%.
I'm looking this up. I don't believe you.
Oh, wow. Hear that, Chef?
Yeah,
I
it was on the
know.
list.
On the list, dude. Because that's on my list. I do want to get that. I'll probably get it next to the last double VIP points.
No, the other AT-AT is not the UCS AT-AT.
What the hell? Wait, what?
75288 is retiring, not the UCS one.
Pretty sure the UCS one's retiring.
I think I seen it too. It was
The
posted
medieval,
on there.
medieval blacksmith and the Winnie the Pooh are retiring.
I seen that.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of
The Mustangs retiring from Creator Expert.
Harry Potter stuff. They're retiring the bookshop, the NASA Apollo 11 lander, Assembly Square, the haunted house, the Coliseum, the police station.
So
Pickles
here's
up.
the list: UCS Imperial Star Destroyer, December 31st, 2022. So that's already retired.
Yeah.
Los Eisley retires this year, December 31st. AT-AT, December 31st, 2023. UCS Gunship as well this year. Millennium Falcons next year.
Where are you at?
The Brick Escape.
So on Brick Fanatics, it's not on here.
What's that?
The first thing that pops up when you're looking for retired, what's retiring?
Oh, look up. Because the ATSTs are retiring.
Yeah.
Both of them. Because the last play scale AT-AT is retired or already retired.
And if you go to Jay's Brick blog, the other AT-AT is retiring, not the UCS AT-AT. So that's two sites that I've seen that say it is not. Now they both say the Republic Fighter is, the Republic Gunfighter is, or Gunship. I was gonna say it just came out last year. I highly doubt they're canning that already.
Maybe it didn't sell well.
This is IGN, which is the third set. I mean, the third website. It does not. It says the UCS AT-AT is not. The other one is. So I don't know.
What does Falcon say?
That Falcon's never gonna retire.
It's I mean the Brick Leaker Falcon.
Oh.
Yeah. So I forgot which one has the quickest. I guess it's whichever.
Brick Economy doesn't have the AT-AT either. The Ecto 1's retiring.
Oh, that one's
It came out in 2020 though.
Yeah.
It now on, I don't know if this is true, but Brick Economy says the Millennium Falcon's retiring this year.
Well, that's like a money grabber for Lego.
Says expected retirement is end of 2023. And it has the AT-AT on here, but not the UCS AT-AT. It also has the Cantina.
When did Cantina come out?
2020.
2020. 2 years. Because the Millennium Falcon's been out since
17.
I left for Japan.
Yeah, it's been out a while.
Probably cheaper over there.
Yeah. Since what was it, 10% markup?
Yeah.
So I'm on my sixth site here. And let's go down to Star Wars.
Just remember, we warned you.
I know, right? I was trying to remember. There was another set that was released, and then it was a quick retirement for it.
This doesn't say anything about the big AT-AT either. Oh, yeah, it does. It says the AT-AT is rumored to retire December 31st, 2024.
The 2-year mark.
Yeah. And then next year is the Millennium Falcon also.
Yeah. Who knows? I don't know anymore.
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all are spreading misinformation, is what Legion said.
Yo, me and Chef heard the same thing. From like,
I don't believe you. I just
reliable
think
sources.
y'all are in cahoots. Y'all agreed.
Oh my gosh.
We read the same things.
I know.
I hope y'all are putting y'all's mocks together and you're missing 4 pieces.
Hope you step on a Lego. Drop one. Go
Hello.
ahead.
Hello, Bricklicker here. These are the.
Haley, if you're listening, throw some down the stairs.
She would never throw anything. It's upstairs, downstairs. Mainly because everything upstairs is hers.
Doesn't he have a Lego or something up there you could throw?
Yeah, the whole castle's still upstairs.
Yeah, see? Oops.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if that castle were to come down the stairs, you'd probably see me on an episode of Cops tonight.
That dang.
Get your wife beater on.
Sheesh.
You ever seen that show Snapped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a so my buddy and me watch, I mean, of course I watch like WWE, but he finds like all these like crazy like amateur type like wrestling stuff that goes on. And there was this guy and girl who were arguing in the middle of a ring, and you could tell it was like staged. But she slapped him, and he goes to like hits her and stops. And she's like, "Yeah, that's what I thought," and like pushes him. And he goes to act like he's gonna like hit her again, and she does it again. Like she keeps like testing him. Well, finally he like draws his hand back and opens up his what you call it, like palm, like where he's gonna smack her. And I mean, like it's fake, but he like full blown smacks her, and she like falls down and like tumbles around on the ground.
Oh, it's like medieval times.
Trevor said my car parts. Yeah, Trevor's car parts are upstairs. They don't need to come tumbling down either.
Well, I didn't say the whole castle. I just wanted a couple of pieces.
The keep.
The castle is fine, just where it's at.
Throw the
I'm
keep
surprised she
down.
hasn't said anything. She was like, she's really okay with it sitting in the like our spare bedroom or whatever.
Not going to become the centerpiece for a while.
No, I really wanted to bring it back down here and put it together, but I thought about it like, why? I mean, what would be the point? The only crappy thing is I don't have anything to make like content for videos in the next 4 weeks.
I thought you were going to start your village.
Well, I am, but I gotta wait for pieces to get here. I mean, I guess if they get here in time, I ordered them today, so that means what? Lego would ship them tomorrow.
No.
No.
I might get them by next month.
I mean, my order, I think within 72 hours, like I saw the like shipping label, but they didn't send it till the next business day, which I'm like, okay. But like 5 days after that.
I'm gonna go ahead and build this.
I can't wait till the one's up in Chester.
Oh, bro.
And I'll be moving by then, so then I'm going to have to drive back up here to check it out.
Yeah, come check it out. My leg should be there. I know when I went there for the groundbreaking, they were talking to us about like probably getting a tour or something. That'd be kind of cool. We'll see.
I need them to build the stuff down here, not like up there. I really think that, which I know why they haven't. I think a Lego store would absolutely fail in the town I'm in.
Well, it's kind of weird. Like where I'm at, it's like the biggest like military like area in the world, like concentration in the world. There's no Lego store near us.
Yeah,
We have. you have to like drive up 4 hours to like Potomac Mills or like any of those.
The
Yeah,
Four
but you can
Corner.
go to Walmart and buy Mega Blocks anytime you want.
Oh hell's yeah! I'm
There's
down
no-
for the mega.
There's nothing wrong with Mega Blocks. I do wish Lego would have like picked up which I know why they won't. Don't get me wrong, but I wish they would have picked up the whole. I mean, Star Wars is like a fantasy fight. They should have picked up Halo.
No, too violent.
It's not any more violent than Star Wars is.
Uh,
Star Wars is people on people.
well,
Anakin did kill a
people
bunch of
droid.
kids.
I know. Like rated M video game versus rated T video game, or PG-13. I think it's the highest rating for Star Wars.
And didn't is it Mega Construct or Mega Blocks that took on Pokemon?
Yeah, and that's like their biggest market too.
Yeah, I think Lego would have done really well with that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you could go buy a set that came with like a little Charizard or a Pikachu or something like that as a minifig?
Zane Houston, man, he built like the most amazing Pokemon mocks I've ever seen.
I was
You remember that, Chef?
Yep, I was gonna say I don't know who built the ones at Brick World, but they were amazing.
Are those the ones you took a video of?
Yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah.
First thing I was like, holy shit.
Yeah,
I can't believe, like, I know the Pikachu is like the big attraction, but I really like that Venusaur.
Yeah, Venusaur, Blastoise, and the Charizard. Like, that should one best. Or Pikachu, like, if you looked at the build for Pikachu, that's on hinge plate. Or hinge plates. Like, clips, like, just staggered about. And I was like, what?
they were some wicked builds.
I've been
Yeah.
watching Brick World's Instagram to see what is winning what. Because they started like to post pictures of what won what category.
Okay.
And the one that like let's see what all were there. There was like a art piece that was done of a dog that won best mosaic, I believe.
Yeah.
And then best single mock or single creator mock was the like village, the medieval village scene.
Oh, dude, that one was amazing.
That was good.
The amount of details on that thing was crazy.
I think that was Midwest Builders, or am I wrong?
Yeah, Midwest Builders.
Yep.
I wish I was able to talk to them because like they weren't around their table.
The best, I guess it was best mech there or mecha or whatever. That thing was really cool. The Raiders with all the drills.
Yeah, same guy, Zane Houston.
That was cool.
Yeah. I kind of wish the chopper, like, Jeff, did you remember the chopper build?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think that was even nominated, was it?
No, I don't think I seen anything up by it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
I
there was
want to be at least nominated for best castle. I know that's kind of weird because it's like me and you are going against each other there, but
And I told you last time, I was like, oh, and it feels kind of weird because I think we're in the same category.
are you displaying with castle?
No,
Where are you displaying? Well, then you won't get best castle.
with my lug.
Yeah, you won't. I don't think you'll be even nominated for best castle then.
Yeah, I would.
yeah, they check lugs too.
Yeah, they checked the lugs too. Cause like, when I was talking to our lug organizer for Brick Fair, I was like, "Oh, should I be with the castle guys? Cause I don't want to be away from you guys." And they're like, "Oh no, they should be fine."
I didn't think. I thought that.
You
I
got to
mean,
be
I was-
registered as a lug.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, it'd be cool if me and you could both get nominated.
Yeah.
I'll
'Cause I
get.
know Wamalug is. They have a huge castle layout too.
Are
I
they
wonder if
going to
that
be
other
there?
guy's coming. Huh?
Are they going to be there?
Yeah, I saw their stuff at Fredericksburg. I don't know if they didn't. Oh, sorry, not Wamalug, Hardlug. Which is kind of funny because I live closer to them. They just
So what
didn't
you're
answer my
saying
email.
is I don't stand a chance.
What?
I said, so what you're saying is I don't
you should
stand
be
a
fine.
chance.
I know you got a pretty good build too.
Yeah.
Now all these castles are going to be there, and I can't go.
I know for sure.
I think this will be the first year I've missed Virginia since 2019.
What?
Yep,
Dang.
I'll be moving
Okay. East, west, south, north.
south, tip of Florida.
Okay.
It's no excuse, Chef.
If I could come back up here, I would. Never know. I'm trying to finagle it so I leave after that.
Yeah.
Do you have to be out by a certain time?
I'll know come the 7th.
Yeah, Legion's another one. Legion needs to go.
Legion.
Legion.
Legion. What's Legion?
If I can leave in the middle of August, I'm going for at least a couple days.
Yeah, bro.
I can't miss it totally.
Yeah, Trevor, I won Best of Show on top of that Carrie Woo award. They didn't hand out the awards until the Carrie Woo they did ahead of time because they were putting the two people who won in like special places. But Sunday morning is when we got all the other ones, and I found out I won Best of Show.
Nice.
Nice. They give you a little bar.
Do what?
Did you get a nice little trophy?
Yeah. What's the
Well,
trophy?
I got Brix.
Even better. You put it on your badge.
Yeah. I still don't get I'm not against anybody that does it, but when you see people wear like the 50 badges that are on their name tag, I can't do it.
Nope, I set mine by my mock. That's where it stayed. I got another
I know
one that just walked over and added to it.
Props to Shy because he wore his. I was like, damn, man.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
he had to tape it up.
Yeah, he had to tape it up. I was like, I just wore whatever they gave me this year, and the rest of my badge is by my table.
Yep, I wore that little tag they gave me and put the badge by the table.
Yeah, that was wild.
There's too many
I
on
don't
there
think
to
I
wear.
could ever do that.
Huh?
I don't think I could ever do that. Like wear the massively long badge.
Yeah.
I could never do that, and I could never buy. I don't know what it is, but I could never buy the Lego hat and then put all the stuff on the Lego hat.
Oh, now it's glasses.
Oh, is it glasses now?
Yeah.
At in Raleigh, they had those like where it has like the Lego plate on the front and then the Lego plate on the bill.
Yeah. I've
They
seen
were
those.
selling out of those things. Those things were like flying off the shelves.
I still remember when those came out. I was like, what?
And it's a good idea.
For Virginia at one of the brick fairs.
You remember Brick Cal or Brick Cal Lab or Cal Brick Lab? They used to sell that stuff.
I've never even heard of them.
Yeah, they're a brickling store that used to travel to conventions. I don't know if they still do, but I know they're still active.
Yeah, Trevor said it. It's not about how big it is. You don't need
Yeah.
some long name tag.
Yeah.
That's just showing off at that point.
Oh, No, name tags are pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't wear it, but I'll have like certain things because some of them are like, exclusive or
I have some cool Eclipse graphics ones.
yeah, like those are cool.
I have the Black Falcon one, but from K Town.
Yeah.
I got a pretty cool one from Shy this year too.
Oh, same.
What does it say?
Shy
Try
time.
time. My time.
Oh, could have guessed, I guess.
Then I also got the Kelly Brick Click one too.
Nope, I haven't been on that one yet.
Yeah.
I talked to him trying to get on Cali Brick Click. He said they are scheduled out pretty far.
Yeah, they are. So I was like, oh dang. It's like a couple months ahead of time. I think.
My Mac Man one come up missing, Legion.
I have a Brickmania one, but I'm pretty sure mine just says Brickmania Chantilly, and that's it.
Oh.
I was
Dude,
supposed to go back and get World War Brick, and I forgot.
I know, I forgot to go to the Brickmania store.
I know
I
Chef
went.
Chef was
Oh,
trying
did
to. Chef was supposed to give me some minifigs and didn't.
Wow.
I got a free patch. They didn't have them.
Yeah, they did because Daniel was teasing me.
Did he put them in the back?
Daniel kept saying, Dan kept saying that he wouldn't save me one. So I text Dylan and I was like, Dylan, do me a favor. He's like, man, the only way you can get one is if you come up here to Chicago. I was like, y'all are kidding me. Like, just save me one.
Maybe they'll bring it to a Brick Fair.
Maybe. I know they were trying to do it as like an exclusive, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, we must have went too early because they weren't out yet. And then I missed the damn party. I didn't realize what time it was. I went to that hot dog place with everybody.
Portillo's?
Yeah.
Was it Portillo's? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, did you have the cake shake?
No.
Oh
I went
me
to
and,
the best hot dog place there was and got whitefish.
That looked kind of appetizing at the time, but I got the rodeo burger. It's funny.
But
They
having
had
that whitefish
two
was never-
minifigs Legion. It was the sheriff that took him down and Al Capone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those were the exclusive figs, huh? I wasn't really keen on that. I remember Fick was getting the... What's it called? 3-2-1 Civil War figs from last year.
Yeah, I've got those.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember you guys were talking about it when we met up. I still need to figure out who that guy that first day sang in line, he comes up to me like, "Hey, sailor." And I'm like, "Who the?" Like, you don't roll up from like behind a guy's like, "Hey, sailor." And I'm like, "Oh no."
You got a special admirer that you don't know about.
I don't know.
He's got a stocker.
Apparently, they're from like when I used to go to Philly Brick Fest. But yeah, I was like, ooh. I was like, dang, no one told me I should have brought my strap. I was like, can I even bring it to Chicago?
I brought
I
mine.
was literally walking down the line like before the first year I went, and I hadn't really met anybody yet except for Chef. And all of a sudden, I hear somebody like out of the blue go, I didn't know they let rednecks in here, and I turned
Dude.
around and it's just like, what's his name? Sands like grinning from ear to ear.
Dang.
It's like, way to go.
Oh, shoot.
I found you after Hive gave you bad directions.
Yeah, that's one thing I'll never do.
Give bad directions or take directions from Hive.
Take directions from off.
Both. I mean, he did put a disclaimer like, I'm really bad at giving directions.
Well, no, like, so there's one entrance to Brick Fair, right? You can only get
Yeah.
in one door. He tells me to come through the door and immediately take a left, and keep hooking down. So next thing I know, I'm in the vendor area, and I'm like, I know he is not set up over here. And then thankfully I ran into Chef, and he was at like the most opposite point of where he told me to meet him.
Yeah. We were way on the other side of the building.
Oh, that's funny. Well, I'm just glad this year I'm not rushing like I did last year.
Are there any tickets left? I better check.
Last year I came back from a field op, so I was like, oh no.
Oh.
Yeah. Like straight from the field into the convention hall.
Legion said that if he goes, he's going to chill with some of the modding community, like Brick Arms modding community. I have some mods I haven't finished yet. Will says, "What's up, Richard?" In the words of Tony Tiger, your mock looks great. Thank you. I appreciate it. I would appreciate it more if y'all would come out, but Legion and Will all sit and not come. Y'all don't do anything fun. You need to venture out. Come to the wonderful world of Brick Fair.
Or Brick World. Dun, 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 dun.
We don't talk about Brick World.
Why is that?
Brick World didn't look that fun to me.
Remember that one time, like, we were telling Richard to go to Brick World, and he was like, no. And his wife, Eva, was like, yeah, you should definitely go.
Man, that is crazy. That's crazy.
Like, no.
You gotta get any louder when you didn't want to say that?
I feel like, though, honestly, if I would have went to Brick World, I wouldn't have went to Brick Universe, and I'm glad I went to Brick Universe.
Why?
I mean, it's just it was more of like a home feeling, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. That's like how I was telling people about Brick Fair. They're like, oh yeah, I heard Brick Fair is lit. I was like, I mean, it's, more intimate, I guess you could say.
Like at Brick Fair, I feel like we all go, we all help each other set up, and then as soon as we set up, we like hang out. It's not about like going from place to place. Like last year, the minute I was set up, I started spending money. Like the minute I placed the last minifigure, I started spending money. Which this year I'm not going to do. I don't really have a urge. I'll buy some stuff, but I won't completely go crazy.
K-Town's bringing his new releases over there.
Yeah, but K-Town stuff, like now his like the nights that he makes and stuff.
Yeah.
I've got like 3 of those, but I probably won't buy any more. Now all of the like peasants and the stuff like that he's been posting lately.
Yeah.
I might buy like 1 or 2 of those, but I also don't know. Like I don't know if I really want those in my mock. I feel like they stand out like really harsh.
I mean, I actually have the new releases. They're okay. They're pretty good. They don't stand out. Like the green one definitely like blends in with like the old classic Horseman stuff.
Uh-huh.
I have the the new, I guess, like wench one. I guess you could say like barmaid, whatever.
'Cause what are they, like 13 a piece?
So the barmaid girl was like $15 for just the torso, printed legs or a skirt dress thing, and then set $6 for the torso. But the benefit for buying it at the convention is that if you're paying with cash, no tax.
I mean, it's still not a very good benefit. You still got to spend a lot of money.
I mean, you save like a good chunk not paying taxes.
But you save even more if you don't buy it at all.
Oh my gosh. But then you get the FOMO of not having it. I mean, you're not wrong. Because I spent quite a few at his booth. And after medieval times, Chef, me and TJ went to Ethan the next morning. Yeah. Like, it got to the point where I was texting Ethan. It's like, are you coming in? It's like, oh, me and the goons are having breakfast. I was like, okay. It's like, well, I have myself and a friend waiting to purchase something. Yeah, he just laughed.
Yeah, that was good times.
Yeah, bro.
So, like up here at Brick Universe, I was like, I'm not going to spend more than $400, and I think I spent $160.
Nice.
I think I spent that at CB.
I bought,
Damn.
because I bought the 2 clones, and the rest of the stuff were like, I bought like $30 worth of printed tiles and stuff, and then I bought $30 worth of lights. And I won the auction. Well, I spent the money while I was down there, but I won the auction on Whatnot for the Snub-Nosed Fighter and the Death Star. Other than that, I don't think I bought anything else. So I don't even know that I spent that much money.
So I spent $500 over at Brick World. All cash.
See, that's not too bad.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have room, and there was like a lot of stuff, and I'm like, damn.
That's why I'm flying next year.
Yeah. Like,
If I
my
go to
son
Brick
got-
World, I won't bring a mock.
I
If
would
I do,
bring-
it's going to be small,
Yeah. Same.
like I did this year. It was
'Cause
small,
it's-
clean,
Yeah.
looked good.
It's nice to have somewhere to sit during public days.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, because I know Brick Adjuster, Nick, he's not gonna bring anything. And I was like, me neither. He was like, no, you have to bring something so I have somewhere to sit. And I was like, wow. I was like, you're the one driving.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll make the deal with you. I'll buy the vehicle. You buy the hotel. I'll drive up to get you, and we can share driving on the way there and the way back. And
Not
we
bad.
can take the castles.
Oh, dude, that'd be crazy. One big ass. Well, Brick World didn't have any space.
See, that's what I was afraid of Brick Fair. But somebody told me that Brick Fair is actually bigger than Brick World, like space-wise.
Yeah, space wise, yeah.
Yes. Like they should take a whole nother room and put the vendors in it.
Yeah.
Well, I know Brick Universe said that when they do it again in January, they're going to go to a bigger place.
Because there's other optional rooms that they could have been set up in.
Is it like is the convention center sectioned off?
No, the vendors are set up in the center. Kind of.
Yeah.
A couple of them were scattered.
like a lot against the walls, and then I don't know. It just felt really off, like the whole flow of traffic.
See, I think the vendors should all be in one area, and I think the vendors should be away from the displayers.
Just like in Brick Fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I believe it takes away, like, if you put a vendor next to somebody displaying, no one's going to pay attention to the person displaying.
And that's how it is. It's right in the center of everybody displaying.
Yeah.
And there was quite a few good mocks around there because there was a couple of vendors I didn't even know were there because I was looking at the mocks and not them.
Like Brick Universe, when you walked in, you went through like the vendor area, and then you broke off into the whole entire like display area. I do wish that I would have got a hold of those hotels though and paid that like cheaper rate.
I mean, you never know because it's till the 7th. Oh wait, yeah, different rate. My bad. Never mind.
Well, I'm on some kind of list in case people drop out.
Yeah, I was gonna say like they have till the 7th to reserve their room.
Which if they're giving a discount at 126, I'm assuming that their normal rate is going to be like 150.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to drop much more than like $25.
I mean, at the Hyatt place that I stayed at Chicago, it was actually way cheaper than the hotel that was at Brickworld. Or Brickworld uses, I guess.
Well, last year, me and Justin stayed at a hotel that was kind of like down the road a little bit. It took like maybe a minute and a half to get to.
Okay.
And it was like 500 and some change for the whole week.
Oh, nice. I forgot how much I'm paying this year. But I'm splitting it with my friend.
I was about to say that's what me and Justin did. I bought the car and done all the gas, and then Justin got the hotel. Which this year Haley's coming up with me, so she can experience it.
Just probably like, what is this, Richard?
Nah, she liked Brick Universe.
I should.
Brick Universe was very calm compared to what she's about to see.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
She there was a lot of times she just hung out by the mock and was like talking to people.
That's good.
Like I said, she knows just about it as much as I do now.
That's good.
It's like, oh, yeah, these castle things? Yeah.
I told her just to start telling people that she built it.
I know. There was another Lego YouTuber, Cool Kid Bricks. I don't know if you guys remember him, but he had, he made videos, and then his highest viewed video was the one where he got his wife to talk about the new CMFs. Yeah, we're like, what the? So I was like trying to get my wife to do it too.
Well, you know that on Instagram, that video I posted with that girl in it got like 140-some thousand views.
Oh my god. Oh, the ones like boobs or butt, and then he's like cut it off. Yeah, that was hilarious.
There's so many of those I've done though. There's like one where some Asian woman's like, "Would you like me to tell you how to please a woman?" And then I just like cut it off, and I'm like, "No." Stuff like that seems to always like be fun.
Yeah. I know. I kind of wish like Instagram still had this monetization.
They do. You just pay for it now.
No. So last year, based on like the amount of views, clicks and whatnot, they pay you a certain amount. The most I got was like $40 a month.
Yeah, but don't you still have to have like 10,000 subscribers or
Nope.
followers?
It was a trial, so that's why I was kind of weirded out about it, because I was asking like Nick and Open Build Repeat about it. They're like, no, we never got that. I was like, oh, weird. It was like an invite only type thing.
Nice.
See, I don't
Yeah.
know how much it does, and I'm kind of like afraid to know, but I want like YouTube's pretty close to paying, I believe.
Yeah.
And I don't know how like sucky it's gonna be.
I just know it's kind of a pain for taxes.
I mean, you just they pay you, and you're supposed to take out your own taxes.
Yeah. It's like, oh, great. I have to wait for this. I mean, another, what's it called? Payment form thing.
Do you have any idea what it pays like per view?
I don't remember the algorithm anymore because I'm not a partner anymore. Because you don't like back then, it was so easy to get paid on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I think I was at 600, and took me like 2 years or a year and a half, 2 years to make my first like 200.
$200.
Like you set like the amount where YouTube pays you, and I had it like for every $200. That was like the last one I got, and then when they
How many
took me out
views were you
the,
getting per video though?
I don't know. I don't keep track of that.
Oh,
I did it for fun, and then it started feeling like work, so then I stopped. Yeah, bro. Like, I think Shy was gonna ask me that in my Cali Bricklick interview, but then we just went on tangents. But it was fun. Maybe if they invite me again, I'll talk about that. But yeah, so I was working 12-hour shifts, so yeah.
I want to get the same views as Shy gets. Shy's videos are like top tier compared to mine though.
Yeah, his editing, dude, it's like crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So like it's also really weird and like it sounds dumb, and it's not like a complaint as much as it is just like a I've noticed type thing. But there's some of these videos that like from certain people where they'll literally just be like talking and never showing their face, never doing anything, never moving in front of the camera. It's just them holding the camera and pointing, and like it'll be like a castle video that's got like 43,000 views.
Damn.
I don't understand. Do what?
I said, doesn't that just irritate you?
Yeah, because I don't understand how they've got that.
Algorithm, probably like draw.
Well, how do I fall in that? What do I need to do?
What should I do?
I started posting a reel every day. I mean, a short every day.
Did that boost you up?
I don't really know. I mean, I've been paying attention to followers, and definitely Brick Universe did. Like, I jumped like 30 subscribers just from when I left to when I came back.
That's good.
But that's like another like one of those. So this is, I know I'm not like comparing myself or anything like that, but this is some of the stuff that I like look at. So for instance, just from clicking off of people that are like right here on my subscribe list, like Shy has 14,000. Let's pick somebody else.
14,000
subscribers.
Oh, subscribers.
Where is I'll pick this. I'll pick this. Trying to find another one that I know. So like Cali Brick has 1.47 thousand. So that's what 1,470.
Yeah.
So technically, right now, I have the same amount as Cali Brick Click. But Cali Brick Click can post a video and it hits like 2.5 thousand views. And I can't get that to save my life.
Well, they're also a podcast channel too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like promotion and networking, definitely like knowing people.
Well, that's what I need to get into.
Yeah.
Well, when you get into that, let me know. But I gotta go, guys. So I'll talk to you later.
All right, brother.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you later.
Have a good night. See you next week.
Hell yeah.
Legion said he has 14 trillion subs, but don't fact check that. I'm just like, I'm not, but I wasn't saying it to like be bad or anything else. I just want to figure out like how to get to that. Now
Yeah,
I know that it really sucks because like the first 2.5 years I was doing this, I really wasn't posted anything but live streams. So I kind of like blocked that out completely.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say like live streams, like if you're trying to hit like a certain view count or view like minute thing, but like consistency, the content, definitely like what can you do to attract people to continue watching your videos, and then definitely like hit the new subscriber type thing.
Yeah. Well, I think that like I think I definitely have the content. My problem is like the videos themselves I feel are boring.
Like the editing?
I don't know, just like if you like I talked to Shy a bunch about it and I talked to some other people about it and kind of get like an idea of what they do.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of stuff like I think it was Shy that said that the camera basically like needs to change every 8 seconds.
Yeah.
Or something needs to happen. But like there's a lot of the stuff that like when I'm talking, I don't know what to change it to because I'm actually trying to like describe something.
Like you're trying to bring the audience in. So like, oh, let me tell you something, and I change it to a different like scene. It's like angle views, whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, the videos I watched, they're kind of like, it is true, like 8 seconds. Like they'll be talking in front of camera, and then they'll look to the side. I was like, dang, that's a lot of work.
I mean, I don't mind doing the work. It's just a lot of the problems I feel too. Like, and I know this is not making an excuse at all, but my camera is mounted to a tripod, which is like stuck right here. And it doesn't have an actual battery in it. The battery messed up, but I used the like plug in the wall type thing. So technically, like I can't really move it around, and I could, but it would be like me doing this and then moving it around, then me doing this, then moving it around, versus if I just had a smaller camera. So I did get the GoPro. But if you watch like one of my videos and the GoPro's in it, I don't think the GoPro is very clear.
Yeah, it's also the settings and then how you're uploading your videos, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't looked at any of the video editing stuff in a while. I mean, I use Final Cut Pro, but like I said,
I use Adobe, and Adobe is one of like the best softwares you can use.
Yeah, that's too crazy for me.
But the thing is I don't think I've ever, which I mean, I'm not going to say I don't think, I've never sat down and really like paid attention to a video or something to figure out how they do certain things.
I was going to ask, like, do you know how to use Adobe?
I know how to use it enough to get me by.
Yeah. Because like I said, like Adobe is a pretty powerful like editing software. Like you could do a lot with it, but if you just do like the basic stuff, it's kind of, you know, waste.
I've been watching videos and figuring out how to do certain things like techniques with like text and techniques within those type things.
Yeah. Because you know TD Bricks, right?
No.
So he's like one of the largest Lego YouTubers right now at almost 2 million, or he probably hit the 2 million mark by now. But I asked him, I was like, yeah, what video software do you use? Because, like, you know, his transitions are clean, his editing. He was like, oh, I use Final Cut Pro or iMovie when I first started. I was like, what? Crazy. It's a lot of cutting. Like, I remember, I think he posted it, or maybe he showed me, but, like, there's so many cuts. I was like, geez, like 2 seconds, transition to something else, like 4 seconds or whatnot. I was like, dang.
So like that's like I understand how to do all that, but I need to get something to film all that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you need some kind of resource or.
Well, I looked at the camera that Shy has. Like me and Shy were talking about them.
Sony ZV-1 or the
Yeah,
Fujifilm that he has.
The EV.
Yeah.
And that's technically like what he uses that for is what I bought the GoPro for.
Yeah.
And I guess it's just a much better camera than the GoPro.
Yeah, at the ZV-1. Oh, he has shoot. So I know he has a ZV-1, and then he has.
I'm talking about the one he
camera.
just got, the EV. I think it's the EV10.
The Fujifilm?
No, it's a Canon.
Was it Canon? Oh no, I was holding it at Brick World. It was heavy.
Because like I said, the GoPro's nice, but like the GoPro doesn't focus in like I wish it would.
Yeah, that's like action cam, because that's what I used. If you ask like Brick Adjuster, that's like the camera that I use for my vlogs, my early YouTube stuff. But yeah, definitely I think there's another ZV-2 that's releasing, or it's already released. I don't know. That's supposed to be a lot better. But those cameras are expensive.
Yeah, it's like $1,000.
Dang. Check Best Buy. I got mine for $400. Like the kit.
My GoPro was $500.
I wonder if how much I still have my Hero 4 Black.
That's what I got, the Hero 10.
Dang, it's already at the 10 mark?
It's at 12. Well, it's technically at 12 now.
Dang.
Which is crazy because I bought mine and then a week later they came out with the 11, but I found out there was no like difference, so I didn't worry about it.
Of course.
But I guess the thing is like it doesn't bother me how I do mine, but what it bothers me is when I watch somebody's video that is actually crappier quality than mine, and they put less time in it, and they still have more views.
Mm.
I'm like, why?
Algorithm?
Get me to that point.
Maybe so BB Forge has the QR code bricks or panels.
Uh-huh.
You should probably get those too so you could display it around your mock.
What do you mean the QR? Like, you know I have a big QR code, right?
Oh. No.
I have one built off of the what you call it? The art piece.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I bought one from BB Brick Forge and it's like, dang, this is cool.
How big is it?
It's things downstairs. I think they're panels. The 1x6 by something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then like the printing is really good, and I had my wife test it out.
Yeah, this one works as long as like the thing we were fighting this weekend is sometimes if it's angled too far down and the light hits it just right,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem to want to work correctly. But all you got to do is move it a little bit and it'll work.
Oh, here we go. Look at me working on the interior details on this throne room.
Are you building a throne?
Well, so later on this month, I'm going to work on the lore. So this is supposed to be like a fortress, but it used to be the first like stepping stone for my Black Falcon Empire. So this used to be like the old capital until it moved to the new citadel.
How do you feel? And I guess Legion can answer this too. So one of the things I think will be cool, kind of cool, is when the castle's done and all displayed. What do you think about like story? Like,
I mean,
so I've been thinking it a lot, not necessarily about the Black Falcons, but I played you a Clone Wars mock, right?
yeah.
So it's going to be on a planet that I've made up.
Okay.
Just for the simplicity of I really want it to be bright, and there's only like one bright Star Wars planet. And what I want to do, everybody's going to be like, oh, well, that didn't happen on that planet. So I'm just going to come up with my own. And the premise of my mock is, now this is the Star Wars, not the Black Falcon. I'll tell you the Black Falcon one, but the Star Wars is pretty much that all these, there was a clone base that was hiding Jedi, and it's in this like mountaintop thing, or this mountain. And they were pretty much hiding some guys there and hiding some information. Order 66 happens, and this is when like the clones are flipping on the Jedi that are there.
Okay.
And with that being set up, there's not going to be like one legion. There's going to be multiple legions that are just kind of like hanging out, chilling here, like an outpost type thing. And then when they flip, of course, they're the Jedi there in danger, so there's the big fight scene going on. But with the Black Falcons, what I'm going to end up doing is basically showing the Lion Knights coming into town, coming into fight. And when they get in there and they start killing the Black Falcons, they realize that there's like necromancers and wizards that are like resurrecting these Black Falcons. And that's where the skeletons come into play.
What? So your Black Falcon's being resurrected by a necromancer?
Yes.
I mean, I like having story with like hearing the stories from other people's mocks, whatnot. It's always interesting. It's like a multiverse of different people's perspectives on castle lore.
Well, I thought of doing that just because the fact that no one's done it.
What?
Like the whole like dead coming back type thing.
There's a group in Brick Fair or Brick Rodeo has done something like that, but they use Lying Knights versus Castle. Yeah, it's on Beyond the Brick. Oh, another thing at Brick World, I met my he's the guy that got me back into Castle, basically. I gave him 4 of my elves. Yeah. Dale Klein, super chill guy. Like, talked to him for a good, felt like an hour. I felt bad because he was setting up his mock, and we're just, talking about, Brick for 2016, I think? And he was like, wow, that's a long time ago. I was like, I know. I went to Japan shortly after that, so it's been a while.
Legion said it can be the 117th Legion.
1/17th, Master Chief. Is that what you referred to?
But I definitely like, I don't know, the whole reason like I wanted to do the skeleton thing is I thought it would be kind of cool, and it kind of gives like a playback on the movie Army of Darkness
Yeah.
with like the skeletons coming back. So I was gonna draw like some like small tombs type, or not tombs, but like burial spots, and like the skeletons coming out of those.
Cool. Like, so like the guys in, I think, Texas or something like that, they built these ships where they have a necromancer like constructing the dead, dead coming out of the graves. I was like, what the heck?
But did it look good?
It was a lot. It was like over 1,000 minifigs on that table. They fully interiorized their whole castle. Like, they kept taking off layers and layers. And like, dang.
Did you see what Legion said?
No, I don't have the chat open.
Said 1/17th came from his birthday, January 17th.
Oh, okay.
But I think the story would be cool, and it would kind of be a way that I could play it. I could get some people to do some like. I don't want to completely. I'm not going to stop motion it, but I can get people to like do some voices to where somebody's saying something.
Hello.
Just the thought to try to kind of be a little different, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
And then the Star Wars thing, I'm actually like kind of really excited to start it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm trying to figure out like what not to do.
Like learning your lessons from this build.
Yeah. Like if I could do this all over again, I would never build on just one base plate. I would do it 2 base plates side by side, or like across or whatever. Like I wouldn't just do a single base plate. There's 2 sections, the main gate and like the bottom of the main keep are both on what you call it, like 2 base plates like that. And I wish I would have done the whole mock that way. I feel like it's much easier to carry. It's much easier to control. It would have been, I could have saved on brick if I would have done it that way.
Like I've been posting on my Instagram, bro. Duplo. Like I think a lot of people have been like skipping out on it. I barely see it anymore. Like I know there's still some castle builders that still do it, but yeah, this thing like saves a lot of brick.
So you know why I didn't do Duplo?
Why?
Because of the price.
What? Duplo's cheap.
No, it isn't.
Like
I went to so I had this argument with Justin and I proved him wrong.
Okay.
So where are you buying Duplo from?
Bricklink.
All right. How much are you paying by a 2x4?
2x4, I'm paying about 4 cents.
There's no way you're paying 4 cents for a Duplo 2x4.
I can show you the receipt. I bought this last shipment. This guy put in 650, and I only paid $50. 50, like 51, 52. Yeah.
Because when I was looking it up, they were much more expensive than that.
If you buy them used, well, granted, this guy had a 25% off sale, but yeah, I bought mostly the 2x2, and I think about 180 of the 2x4. I went through the 2x4 quick, but the 2x2 actually stands a little better.
So like, I can do this real quick.
The guys that I got my Duplo is from Virginia.
So you can see the screen, right?
Yeah.
All right. So if you go to parts,
Duplo brick.
you said 2x2s.
Yeah, 2x2.
All right.
US.
So this guy has 3,000 of them for 9 cents a piece, right?
Yeah, keep going down. There should be a guy.
There's 8 cent.
Bric's stacking it.
So 8 cents the cheapest, and it takes what 4 2x4s to equal this normal Lego.
Yeah, 2x4.
So yeah, it takes 4 2x4s to equal this, right?
Well, you can put the 2x4 on top of the brick. It takes two 2x4s. Yeah, equal the height.
So it'd be 4. So that's 8 cent. If you go to
Let me see. I got mine from Lego Yardman.
so this right here is like 9. Oh, should I click 2x2s? I was not looking at 2x2s though. I was looking at 2x4s. I will say that.
Yeah, 2x2s are a little bit cheaper, but yeah, they hold the stability of the thing. Another good way is that if you have bulk 2x6s, like if Virginia, I'll show you like how I did it. It kind of seems like a waste of brick, but so these things are solid.
How many, like for instance, on your base plate, how many Duplos do you have on just one base plate?
Hold on. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $48. 144.
So I have
that's approximate.
So that's 20, 40.
Yeah,
So
approximately
I have less than you.
Yeah.
I have somewhere around like 70 2x4s on each base plate.
But remember, I'm using 48 by 48s.
Yeah. So we're about the same.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
I mean, it may have been cheaper and it might have been a little better.
Yeah.
It's just like when for Mills plates, Dustin was using the 4x4 plates.
Oh, yeah, I get to show you here. Look. See?
What would you do if it just like shattered?
I know, right? Yeah. But yeah, this is like keep so far.
Looks really smooth.
Yeah, and then it's like a play feature.
My gate.
Yeah, I don't know why I do that.
My gate raises up and down, but it is a pain to do.
It's Yeah, that's
We
what we've been
should-
doing since we've been on.
We should have went in and just done a castle together.
I know, like next year I want to do a collab, like a huge castle layout. I'm trying to get my lug into it, but we'll see.
My South Carolina lug doesn't really do anything collab wise unless it seems to be like a city.
Yeah, city trains.
Yeah. Now the North Carolina lug is doing this collab where right now it's like 3 people and a total of like 6 base plates, I believe, but they're doing a Jurassic Park. And that was really cool to look at.
I think I've seen that.
The only crappy thing is those dinosaurs are expensive.
Yeah. Unless you know a guy.
Do you know a guy?
No.
Because I wish I knew a guy.
I remember like Zany Bricks gave me his Indominus Rex, the white one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then came back, friend saw this and he was like, "Dang, this is money. This is like worth like 2 of those sets." I was like, "What?"
I've been trying to talk. Gene and Tori have one that they've been trying to sell, and nobody will buy it. It's just sitting there.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to like talk them into giving it to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy because like, you know, people put prices on certain things. They go sell but won't. It's like these things are worth that much if people are willing to buy it.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, you might find somebody, but it'll take years.
I was about to say, I don't think any of that stuff's going to sell for that right now.
Yeah.
I believe all that stuff will come.
Yeah.
Legion said he's going to buy it just so I can't have it. If you want to buy it, you're right ahead. He said that he wants to do a Modern Warfare mock, which would be kind of cool.
Modern Warfare.
I want to do a World War II mock, and then I have forgot who sells them, but all the things from Call of Duty Zombies.
Brick Tactical?
Is that the one that sells like the
Zombie packs, like I guess like I don't know, I haven't really been playing the game. The zombies mode.
Yeah.
that's
Somebody out there sells like all the machines.
Yeah, that's Brick Tactical.
I thought about doing like a World War II mock and throwing those in there. The thing is, I just like hate messing with anything war.
Why?
I'm not gonna say a huge nerd or a huge buff, but I really like war and like history.
Yeah.
And
Like, who
I've
doesn't? I think.
got a tattoo that I've had planned for a while, and I've been like skeptical of getting it. It's a. Do you know much about like World War II planes?
A good bit.
Do you know what a Warhawk is?
No.
It's a like I'd have to show you a picture of it, but it's basically like a 2-seater fighter plane.
Okay.
And there's a version of that they did, which I'm not sure of, but it's like they took the guns off of it and pretty much put a bomb. And it was one of the planes that was painted with the jaws on the side of it.
Oh, a P-40?
Well, I'd have to find out what kind of. I believe it is called the P-40 Warhawk.
Yeah.
I
I just looked it up. I was like, oh, dang.
But I want a tattoo of that on my leg,
Okay.
and I want it to be dropping a Lego bomb. But since I'm like not in the military and never was, I feel like weird about getting it. Which I
No,
know now.
Yeah.
Do
I
what?
don't think there should be a problem with it.
I know.
It's
I mean,
like if you put in like the EGA or the Marine Corps EGA, they'd be like, "You're not a Marine."
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like old World War like II stuff or some kind of like historical thing, I think it should be fine.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, it's hard. Like, I doubt there's very many people even alive that were on that plane.
Yeah.
But I really like that idea. I've been wanting to go with it.
You should build one out of Lego.
Nah, Trevor, there's no way it was only $60. It maybe 160. The Indominus is that low. Somebody would be buying it. I should build what, a Warhawk?
Yeah.
You mean this right here?
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I bought the
Nice.
Brickmania Warhawk kit.
Dang, dude. Nice.
I've got a bunch of Brickmania kits.
Yeah, I just got the Panther, that new release.
Which, oh, the new one?
Yeah.
I don't have a Panther. I have a Leopard.
Oh, nice.
I have an Abrams. I have a Pike 3. I have the Leopard 2A7. And I have a AUG Panzer. I have the B-17 bomber.
Oh, I saw that. I was like, dang.
Yeah, that thing's big. I love that set though. The Harrier jet, a Chinook, the Huey, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Shermans, Gotha,
Damn.
3 of the Opel Blitz trucks, and then 2 of the whatever one the American has. I have 2 Messerschmitts, 2 Zeros, the Ghost, and MiG. And then I have like 4 or 5. Actually, I probably got like 10 sets I have instructions for that I haven't finished buying the pieces.
Dang.
I kind of stopped on that stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. It's really cool though.
Yeah.
Somebody was telling me a couple years ago, they were like, for a mock, you should just go to like one of these conventions and set all your Brickmania kits out. And I'm like, that doesn't really do anything. He's like, yeah, but it's a huge flex money wise.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of like when I brought Thrawn, Darth Revan, all to play foosball. Everyone was like, what? They're going to ruin that. And I was like, I don't care. Like all the kids, I was like, oh my God.
That'd be pretty funny though.
Yeah. Yeah, I call them the Sith heaters. Yeah.
I had both of those figs that I bought, the big bulk lot, and they both are in there. And I don't think they were really worth that much when I bought that lot, but they're definitely continuing to grow. And I don't like Thrawn should definitely be in any Ahsoka set that comes out from the movie or from her show.
Yeah.
So like I was wondering if that would like drop in it.
I mean, you know, just that nostalgia feels like, oh, this is from the original set.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll still have that in a play.
That was like my one. Legion said he's going to be yanking that Schnook. You wish. I will tell you that one of the coolest things that happened to me at Brick Fair had nothing to do with, at Brick Universe, had nothing to do with the castle whatsoever. There was this older gentleman who came up to me, and he had on a veteran hat and everything else. And he was talking to me about the castle, and he was just like amazed, and like he really liked it. And he had a shirt that had the Schnook on it. And I asked him, I was like, man, do you really like that? And he goes, telling me that when he was in the Army, he spent he said he had like 200 plus hours on a Schnook.
Okay.
Flying it and just being a passenger. So I got the experience of telling him about Brickmania, and he looked Brickmania up. And I showed him the video I had of me building the Schnook. and like he was like all over Brickmania's website, and he started to like bring tears to his eyes. And he told me, I think he was walking away buying like some stuff off of Brickmania.
Oh dang!
And I was like, dang, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I still remember. Do you know Sean and Chris from Brickmania Capital?
No,
I think they're like the.
I would have to see a picture of them.
Well, Sean is bald.
Is he the one that's at the Chantilly store?
Yeah.
Yes, I know him.
Yeah. So I was over there, shooting the shit with them, and then this guy comes up and just throws a tantrum. Like, oh, you guys are like just robbing everyone, huh? Like, based off like the prices and stuff. I was like, dang.
I bet they get that all the time though.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That was the first time like I've seen it in person. I was like, what the?
The sad thing is like, I mean, I understand they're expensive, but
Yeah.
and they're not for everyone.
Yeah.
But he puts a lot of time into what he does, and the sets, like if you ever actually buy a set from them, it is extremely good quality. The instructions are extremely good. Everything is clear.
Yeah.
The print's like
printed.
really nice.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine how expensive a Lego set would be if everything inside of it was printed?
I know. That's what I was saying.
And like, not only that, like he doesn't have the ability to just go like buy Lego pieces. I mean, he does, but he's having to source this stuff just like we are.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of get both sides of it, but he's always been really nice to me. He's always done me good.
Yeah. Except getting you that thing. Just kidding.
So what?
That brick.
Giving me the brick.
Yeah, the exclusive brick we were just talking about.
Oh no, that was the minifigs.
Oh, minifigs, yeah.
Well, I think he thinks that somebody was supposed to be there, and Chef told me he was going to get them. I should have texted Shy is what I should have done.
Yeah. Yeah, him and all the veterans went. And I was like, wow. And just active duty.
You're not that cool yet.
No, I wasn't around there. I forgot what day they went. I was out. I think I went to. Where did I go that day? I don't know. I was like hanging around Nick and his family the whole time.
When I go up to Brick Fair this year, there's a day, I'll probably do it Thursday, or maybe even if I can get set up on Wednesday. I'm going to go, me and Haley are talking about going to the Air and Space Museum.
Okay.
I've never been.
Yeah, the Air and Space Museum is always cool. The one in Norfolk, like my area, sucks. Don't go that
Does
one.
it?
Yeah, you pay like $30. I was like, what, you have to pay? Yeah, but I don't know. It's weird.
It's when you tell them, be like, look, these ships existed and these planes existed because of me.
They're just gonna look at me like, what?
There's a tank museum up in Virginia that looks pretty cool.
Oh.
They do these like RC tank battles.
Oh yeah. I was watching those like YouTube videos of this. It actually looks kind of sick.
I feel like those people are on a whole nother level.
Yeah, they are.
Trevor said, check my phone. Uh-oh. Trevor sent me a Goodwill thing.
Oh.
The Indominus is on Goodwill for $64.99.
Is it the real Indominus?
I mean, I don't know how to tell it's fake from these pictures.
Exactly.
Let me see something. I believe it's like $90 on Bricklink, ain't it?
I haven't looked, but it sounds about right.
It's considered a minifigure, isn't it?
No, it's part of like dinosaur.
Oh, that's right. They have a category now of
Yeah.
animal dinosaur.
Aminal dinosaur.
Aminals. Is there
Gosh,
more
why does it
than
feel
one?
like a Friday. Yeah, there's more than one. There's the original white one,
And then the
and
gray
then
one.
yeah, the gray one. Do I have the gray one?
Hey, Trevor, it's fake.
Yeah, see, told you.
The hands on it are wrong. Do the hands turn?
I don't remember. I haven't seen mine in a minute because it's downstairs.
Oh, the hands turn. It is real. So it is real. The hands swivel. So the lowest price in USA right now, that one's messed up. Few scuff marks, mild yellowing, cracked, scuff marks. So no, it's actually dropped $60.
Dang,
It was $60.
still $60.
I don't see. Gene and Tori have one though, but I don't see it on here. I know their
I was
store's
like,
closed right now. That might be why.
Are you gonna price match it?
No, I just want to see what they have theirs for.
Oh, they don't have like a password thing where you can like bypass it.
They probably do if I asked them for one.
And they're like, "What are you gonna buy now?"
The most expensive one is factory sealed and it's $250.
Sheesh.
The cheapest new is $100. Trevor said they do demo days with flamethrowers and crushed cars.
Demo days.
That would be cool to watch. Well, I built the up house.
Oh, that's what you're building?
Yeah. Well, I was building the snub-nosed fighter, and then I switched to this.
Yeah, I was like, I thought you were building Star Wars. Maybe I was missing something. I don't know.
This is like one of my favorite Disney movies.
Yeah, same.
Wonder if it'll. Well, I really don't have room for it, but to go over
You
here.
should put it with your castle mock.
Put it on top somewhere, like floating above it.
Yeah. Bam, Easter egg.
I do need to, while I'm thinking about it, figure out what CMF I'm missing out of this Disney 100. Damn, I'm missing 4 of them.
Which ones?
That sucks. I'm missing Jiminy Cricket, Mulan,
Mhm.
the Sorcerer Apprentice, the Sorcerer Mickey, and Stitch. I bet D has them. Yep,
I was like, are you a bag feeler?
I am, but I haven't
Yeah.
done that.
Yeah, I just saw some at Target.
All right, I got all 4 of them in a cart. They were telling me over the weekend at Brick Universe that I forgot who I was talking to. It might have been Brix a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Was telling me that the Stitch figure seems to like sell out quicker than they can get it.
Yeah. There was a store at Brick Universe. I was selling it for $25.
Why?
I
Like,
don't
why
know.
is it so popular?
I know. I don't know if it sold, but I do know it was selling for like $10. I was like, what?
I do really want, like, it sounds dumb, but I still want this goat. Like, I'm so tempted to buy one, but like, really, what for?
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
I had one, I would put it in the castle mock, and I would have to take it home with me every night that I displayed it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did y'all hear anything at Brick World Chicago about like anything being stole or anything being messed with or anything like that?
Oh, no, it's none of that.
We didn't hear anything at Brick Universe about that, but I know at Brick Fair every year there's always something.
Yeah.
Which is usually somebody's, like, I kind of like hate to say it this way, but stupidity. That one guy that put all that money in his book bag with like people watching and then put the book bag beside his car and walked to the other side is just pure ignorance.
Wait, what?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
So it was like 2 years ago, maybe. I don't.
Oh,
It
yeah, I
was
wasn't here.
last year or 2 years ago. One of the vendors that was set up near the window kept like doing these cash deals, and he kept taking the cash, and people were watching him like put it in his book bag. Like while you were talking to him, he was putting it in his book bag, and he went outside to his car, sat the book bag down at like the back right tire, and went all the way to the front to unlock the vehicle and get something. And when he came back, it was like missing. And he was like mad and blah 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 blah. But it was like, what did you expect was going to happen?
Yeah. Dang, dude.
I should
Dang.
message this guy. He's got the goat for $78.
What a steal. Just kidding.
It's really not.
It's not.
Trevor said the only thing I was sad about that set was the amount of balloons. I didn't really mind the balloons, but I wish it was bigger.
A lot of people have been saying that, though.
See, exactly, Trevor. There was goats around the castle. I don't know. I couldn't do it. If it was $60, maybe. Even then, like, I don't know. Like, that would mean that goat cost more than the dragons, and those dragons are pretty pricey.
Oh, the dragons that you have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Those
got
are
them
from
for
the.
free, so
Nice.
I'm not really, like, that mad. Like, I definitely got a good deal on them.
Yeah. I mean, free's free.
Yeah. So the cheapest one... The cheapest one of the red one is $65. I wonder how much the cheapest black one is. Let's see.
Dragon?
Yeah. Cheapest black one is $70. I'll trade you this dragon for a goat.
Who are you talking to?
You buy me the goat and I'll give you the dragon. Have you seen the prices of? Do you have Smog?
No, I don't have smog.
Have you seen the prices right like lately?
Yeah, I was like, are you kidding me?
Good condition used is $230.
Yeah.
Like that is insane.
Like, who's buying it at these prices, you know?
It done nothing but jack the setup.
Yeah. I know the dwarf armor in those sets. Dang. Because those armor pieces that they have are very unique. And I was like, I wish I bought more of those at Toys R Us.
How much was the set when it came out? Do you remember?
It was like, I think it's 100 something. I saw those sets too, man, and I was like, I wasn't into Lego that hardcore.
If you're not hardcore, then you're not hardcore.
Oh shoot, sweet.
I'm trying to find the armor to see how much it is now.
Yeah, the torsos. Yeah, they're nice too, especially like I forgot his name, the king.
The armor is the same as the other, isn't it? Like that's the same stuff you can get off of. Yeah, the armor in the set isn't that much. It's only 14 cents.
What? I'm talking about like the torso.
You mean the actual minifig torso or the
Yeah,
armor that
minifig
goes
torso.
in front of it?
Minifig torso.
Oh,
Yeah.
for Dwalin the Dwarf?
I think any of them.
So what is it? Feely, Keely, and Dwalin?
Yeah.
Feely looks like he's $16.
And just like the torso alone. That's how I used to like
Keely
what
is
was it called?
21.
Minifig barf. That's the terminology nowadays.
The torso for this one is $5. This guy has 78 of them.
Yeah, that's too expensive.
How do you get 78 of these?
Buying 78 of that set.
I know, but that's just like crazy.
Yeah. Like, good on him. He could just keep all 78 of those. And
Trevor said I have the black one somewhere, not sure where. I forgot what it came with. I put it with my Vladex Dark Fortress. I believe that. I mean, I know it came with the Fantasy Era set, but I don't know which one it came in. I could find out though. The one thing I wish I would have grabbed last year was the Medieval Village. You know what set I'm talking about?
yeah, I have one.
There was people selling that set like left and right, and I don't know why I didn't buy it, but I should have.
How much were they selling it for?
I don't even remember.
A lot.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think it was at least 200.
What? That's pretty cheap. For that set.
The black one came in the King's Castle Siege. In 2007. I wonder what Lego I can find on Facebook Marketplace.
It's a lot. I know. It's very tempting. I should have bought that AT-AT for $650.
I'm probably not going to find very many.
in your area.
Yeah. I was telling somebody about this the other day. There is somebody around here that has been going and buying like all the clearance Lego ever since I've lived up here. And I can't figure out who he is or why he's doing it because there's no Bricklink store. There's no nothing. There's not even there's no Bricks and minifigs. The only thing that's even close to that is there's it's called Brickville. It's like a secondhand Lego store.
Yeah.
And it's in Asheville, but that's like 2.5 hours away from me.
All right, dude, I gotta get ready for bed. So
Here's
I'll catch you
somebody
later.
right here. Please see the prices instead of clicking purchase now. I can only use 10 photos, and I had to pick lower than 500, so qualify for shipping. Where are the prices at? You have to zoom in.
But all right, dude. I'll see you later.
Yes, sir. I'm not too far behind you.
All right. Night.
See you later, man. Night. He has a Rancor. This isn't bad prices, actually. He has the UCS Falcon for $800. Ghostbusters. I can't tell the price of it, though. Technic Porsche is $700. It's not too bad, I don't guess. Boutique Hotel $250. Fiat $200. I really want to zoom in closer to see how much this is. Let me see if I can open image in new tab. So $900 for the Ghostbusters. That's kind of expensive. $1,300 for the original UCS Falcon. $900 for the Death Star. Those are all way out of my price range. All right, well, I'm going to peace out, guys. Take it easy. See you later, Trevor. See you later, Legion.